Hey guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Man, the toy news hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped a single iota at all. Things are just going absolutely crazy. The Master of the Universe has literally taken over some public consciousness as of late because of, and I can only call them this because it's just too early. I mean, a lot of people, want these things to happen. I want these things to happen, but until we get some, not that the sources are not credible. It's not that. That's not actually what it is. It's moreover, um, it's moreover a case of, um, you know, almost unbelievability, right? That seems to be where a lot of things are lying, right? The sources that have come forward and given um, their I'm going to call them leaks now. Now I'm going to call them leaks, but we have to tread lightly. We really do. We have to be very, 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 very careful in the way this is taken. So these are, until further notice, rumors, but they are leaked rumors. I think that's the easiest way to put it. They are leaked rumors. So, you know, I think people are getting very, very excited, and the possibilities are endless with the idea of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, here's the thing about this property: the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a property is just ridiculous. It is absolutely in freaking possible. It has transcended multiple generations and is still as popular today as it was when it first launched. As a matter of fact, it's a toy the toy producer's golden goose. It never stops giving. I mean, think about how many generations have grown up with a version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It seems like every single generation since it started knows, or at least has some inkling of the idea of what Ninja Turtles is. And then you look at the actual toy companies that are involved in Ninja Turtles. How many are out there right now? There are at least 4 separate companies right now that actually are doing something with the Turtles. Playmates, the original, the original company that started the whole thing off in terms of toys, is still making Ninja Turtles. Super 7 is making Ninja Turtles. NECA is doing Ninja Turtles. And Mezco is doing Ninja Turtles. There are just a plethora of different companies. And, let's not even talk about Funko. Funko, everybody is touching Ninja Turtles, and every single company is making money off of Ninja Turtles. How is that even freaking possible? It's absolutely nuts. So, it's of no surprise. And you know what? No, wait, what am I talking about? Hasbro! Hasbro is doing freaking Ninja Turtles, man. Of course, they're doing a crossover with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it's still freaking Ninja Turtles, right? This is absolutely mind-blowing. I've never known a property that could actually cross over to multiple brands and still survive. This is absolutely nuts. And now, if rumors are true, a sixth company, a sixth company will actually be entering the fray with Mattel. If what's been circling around the rumor mill so far is true, Mattel will actually be entering the fray. That's absolutely insane. So that's going to be 6 companies that are actually doing major ones anyway, major brands. Sorry, maybe even 7, because I did talk about Mezco too, right? It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. It is ridiculous. But something's been going under the radar, which many of us have forgotten. As a matter of fact, it's not that I forgot. It's just it with all the other news going around, it's just been something that has been tucked to the side. But slowly but surely, the countdown to the final countdown. The final countdown. Yeah, the final countdown has begun. We are actually at the absolute last few hours before the WCW entrance stage ends. And I wanted to count this down tonight. It's gonna be a loose kind of thing, but we're gonna talk a little bit about the whole idea of the WCW ring, and to help me along with this final countdown, of course, is my resident wrestling expert, the man who always seems to bring up wrestling in every single live stream that he's in, even though it doesn't have anything to do with wrestling. Guys, please help me welcome my very good friend, Ken from Toy Connections. Ken, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Only Ken could bring you from Funko Pops to wrestling talk. I mean, talk about doing a 180 and just totally like swerve, show up, run down the aisle, hit you with the steel chair, go backstage, you know, and leave you with your broken Funko Pops. Does that sound about right as far as our friendship's concerned?
It sounds about right, Ken, my friend. It sounds about right. But let's first of all, before we get started, before we even do any of that, Ken, what's been going on with you? You just posted something crazy, which I'm going to be talking about, and we might as well talk about it too, right? The history of one of the greatest movies of all time. One of the greatest movies of all time, my friends.
So
right?
we will. You're actually subscribed to Toy Connection, so you got the notification that I put a video up? No, that totally trumps a theory that I was like, no, Mega J doesn't even know I have a channel. I'm just his wrestling troll.
Anytime the Transformers the movie comes around, I permeates into my brain. I know exactly. I'm on the radar on everything. But Ken, I'm gonna grab some tea. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your latest video? And I'm excited about it. I know you're excited about it. Why don't you tell everybody there what we're talking about?
Okay. Is Jay gone yet? I'm like totally going to do something inappropriate and get the stream shut down or something like that. Ostradamus Toys in the chat knows what I'm talking about. No, okay. I guess since Jay asked me to talk about it, and you know I can't laugh at my own jokes. I did do a video today on the history of the Transformers animated movie from 1986, just running down the history of some of the production that went on behind the scenes. Obviously the plot line, some of the plot holes that happened. I wanted to include more deleted scenes, only ended up including one of them, put some of my own insights on it, piped in some clips from the movie, and then, yeah, it's about a 17-minute long video if you've got some time and you want to have a look at it on the channel. There's lots of thanks to give out there. Like, watching the movie is one thing and hearing stories over the years, but like, seeing Toy Galaxy's history video on it, which was excellent from a couple years ago, helped out to help me kind of curate some of the stuff and remind me that, yes, I should mention who produced the film, who directed the film, who the story consultant was, and all that, as well as just checking Wikipedia to cross-check facts here and there. I see some names in the chat, like Nolan, you saw the video. Jeremy says he'll check it out. I see Rai Ken, who's actually a patron to both Toy Connections now and Mega J Retro. So thank you, Rai, for your support on that. And yeah, Andrew Davis says, Ken, where every time I see Ken, my blood starts to boil, brother. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Anyway, whenever I hear Ken, it's wrestling time. It is wrestling time when Ken shows up. So yeah, hopefully I haven't scared everybody out of the chat with some wrestling talk, but we'll roll with it. Yeah, and I think Jay's just got to get his tea. I think he finds tea a little bit healthier. Yes, Jay. I know I've already scared Andrew off of my stream, or your stream. My God, sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful there. Yeah, so I guess that's where we're at today. Look, we've got thank you very much, Frankie. I appreciate that. We've got a couple hours to count down before this Mattel Creations Mattel Creations WCW entrance stage. I gotta be honest, a couple of weeks ago when Jay had me on here, I was like, this isn't gonna fund. But right now, I'm not gonna say I'm optimistic, but there's a much higher chance than I thought we'd have going into the last day. Let's put it that way.
All right. So you know what? On that note, let's go ahead and take a look at where we stand, because there are a whole bunch. There's a lot of things which happened to get us to this point. So, guys, as of it is now down to T-minus 1 hour 44 minutes before we have to before the night ends for WCW Ultimate Edition Ring. An hour ago, the funding was up to 75 freaking percent funded. What happened here, Ken? What happened here? I know what happened here. But we're going to hit refresh right now with 1 hour and 44 minutes down to go. This was an hour ago. We are now at 76% funded. And an hour is a lot of time, though. Things happen in the last hour, Ken. But let's try to navigate what occurred here. What was the shift here? What made this happen? Because because up until I checked on Friday of last week, it literally was not moving and was stuck at 46% funded.
Yep.
Which was well below where it needed to be. 46% funded. That it was dead in the water for weeks. It was dead in the water for weeks. Ken, what are your thoughts? Because I think I know what happened, and I'm going to share it with you. But what are your thoughts? What happened in this last week? Because this is nuts. This last few days.
I'm literally at a loss, and if this thing funds, I will eat humble pie if I have to. Because the reality of it is, I said Scott Steiner wasn't going to move. Big Papa Pump was not going to move the needle for casual fans. Right.
Yep.
Maybe he did move the needle more than expected, but we were still hovering in that 42 to 46% range when he was announced. So I don't know exactly what happened. I know that the FOMO effect starts to catch people towards the end. Now, does that move you from 42% to 76%? I'm not really sure. Right. And Matt Hatter says, I think Matt Hatter in the chat is implying that Flipper Frank may have had something to do with that. And if so, thank you, Flipper Frank, for all your ghost accounts and buying all this extra stuff to help us get this thing funded if it actually happens. Mega J, what do you think happened? Did you freeze or did I freeze? Somebody froze. One of us froze. Right. I see the chat still moving. So let's see who froze.
Okay,
we're back in real time.
Yeah, that was weird. Something. Okay, hold on. Sorry, that was me. Were you still? You were still going.
Okay, it's all good. I've been okay for a little while.
Okay, I was just double checking. Anyway, we're back. We are back. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna give my theory of the day here. All right. Check this out. And I don't think people realize this. And you know what? I should have said something. I really should have. Check it out, Ken. I think you're going to be shocked by this because I was fucking shocked. Do you see that tiny little thing at the bottom there below the $400? What does that say?
Yeah, something payment plan. Oh, see, you're more observant than I am. I didn't even stop to think about that.
This is a clear cut. This is a clear sign.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it right now. Fucking sign, Mattel and Hasbro and everybody out there. When you have a freaking crowdsourced freaking project, which is plus $300 freaking dollars, offer a damn payment plan. All right? Offer a damn payment plan. I saw this payment plan go up on Monday. And on Monday, the needle moved. And I was shocked. Because usually the needle moves within the last 2 days. Okay, Ken, you know this. In the last 2 days, that's when the needle moves. The freaking needle moved on Monday. Okay, and that's the first time I saw this shop pay. Okay, That is what shocked the hell out of me. I was like, oh my God. It went from 46% to 49% in the first freaking day. And I was like, oh my God, Mattel, you fucking morons. What the hell? Why didn't you put up this payment plan at the very first week? I'm confident in saying this. I'm confident in saying that if they had the payment plan in place the very first day, okay, because it's not like they haven't done this before. The payment plan was available for. Actually, no, they have done this BS before. This is the exact same MO that they had for Eternia. Eternia had no payment plan in the first 3 weeks. Okay, I'll be fair. Eternia did not have a payment plan in the first 2 weeks. In the first 2 weeks, Eternia had no payment plan, right? That was actually a thing. Then after 2 weeks, the payment plan came in, and guess what? MOTU was freaking achieved within the next week. It was absolutely freaking ridiculous. And now look at this. Look at this. The last week of the freaking campaign for this stupid. Apologies to anybody who actually loves this thing. This stupid WCW Monday Night Intro stage. Mm-hmm. 1 week. You gave it 1 week to actually have the freaking payment plans. You guys are stupid. Okay? You guys are absolutely freaking stupid. You're leaving money on the table. And I get it. I totally understand what's going on. Ken, I'm playing the heel tonight. And I'm glad for it. I'm totally glad to play the fucking heel because I'm fucking pissed off because this freaking happens every fucking time. The The freaking companies, they want to. You know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I'm gonna play that. They want to. They want the money ahead of time. I can't even speak. I'm so upset. I can't even fucking speak. They want the money ahead of time. So they lock you in for and this is what happened to the first set of backers, that, like including myself, who wanted that freaking Grayskull. Yeah, you had to pay upfront to get the Grayskull, right? And then everybody else, oh, you guys got a payment plan. You know what? F off. Seriously, this is fucking ridiculous. Everybody should have had that payment plan. It's freaking ridiculous. That was absolutely insane. And now look at it. The tail end of your freaking campaign, you're about to drown, and that's when you bring out the big guns. And look what happened in 4 days. You went from 46% to 76%. This is absolutely nuts. I make no apologies. That's fucking stupid. That's that to me is it. You know what, Ken? What do you got to say? Because right now I'm absolutely flustered, and it's absolutely fucking stupid. That's just my fucking opinion. Anyway, whatever. The stream's gonna get shut down because I'm swearing too much. That's what's gonna happen.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm your host, Jim Ross, along with my co-host, Jerry the King Lawler, right over here. You may all start your Burger King chants right now. Throw stuff at him the entire time because he is playing the heel this entire time. I apologize for what the host is saying on camera at this point in time. Let's continue the show. We got a night of great matches coming on and an amazing main event tonight. Flipper Frank takes on Fred from Mattel in a no-holds-barred match with special guest Andrew Davis. And, at this point in time, I endorse nothing Jerry the King Lawler says over here. I always the consummate professional, good old JR. And that's where we're at. So hopefully I have a great Monday Night Raw. I hope this thing funds, and I hope that everybody who wants one actually gets one. If I play devil's advocate, it's still a tiny bit high for my taste, but I am happy for those who happens to get one. Anyway, over to you, Lawler.
Hatter's shocked at the reactions that are coming in. Jay getting spicy. I like this. Evil Mega J. Evil Mega J.
I love the gimmick tonight.
Like Rivera. Right.
You know what you did to me, Jay? You forced me to hold a straight face on camera. You know what I'd be doing if I was in the chat right now and not on camera?
Flipper Frank hides the brass knuckles in his drawing room.
It's a slobber knocker tonight.
Flipper Frank is our special guest referee. Oh man, everybody's losing it. Everybody's losing it. Jay is showing his true colors. This is not right. What happened to Jay? Jay's turned heel. Everybody's losing. Everybody's freaking losing.
Now I can't hold a straight face anymore.
Jarhead, I need more heel Jay. I need more heel.
It's a heel turn. I witnessed the heel turn right here. You broke up the tag team right there, right? Shawn Michaels you just threw Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window right now. So that's what you did, you know.
Oh, Tokenizers, please tell Jay to relax.
That's when I saw that comment. That's what started my whole Jim Ross, Jerry Lawler rant.
It didn't work. No matter what happens, it didn't work. Mr. Cheeseburger. Any wrestling fan that wants this, good luck to you. Unless the haters, POA, S Prime, Articulated Valve versus Rapture Blasting, Analog Toys. If you want to get your toy that brings you joy, good luck to you. Oh my gosh, Mr. Cheeseburger. You know what? We're all, whoever wants this, I really hope that you dive in right now because we have an opportunity here. 25%. It can be done. It can be done in half an hour. I've seen it. I've seen it done. But I gotta tell you, if they had freaking done this the first time, it would have actually funded. Like seriously, what the heck? Honestly, everybody's listening. Yeah, but believe it or not, I can do the swear words once in a while. I'm just no seriously. I am upset. I am actually kind of upset because they are leaving money on the table. They really are. They're allowing their bottom line to dictate what it is. But you know what? The research and development they did for this project is going to go out the freaking window. Okay, so you know what? They only have themselves to blame. Okay. Still the nicest guy. Thank you, my friend.
He's talking about me.
Not one. Mega J is in ECW mode.
Paul Heyman mode.
ECW.
ECW.
No, Star Killer base. I can't imagine retro is on. Keith Dran, rated R superstar Jay. Jim Ross catchphrase. Oh my God. Ostradamus Toys. If I was able to sleep, Jay would have sounded like R2D2. Hogs is like, you came in for a good show, everybody. Tonight is this is the one and only time we're ever gonna get down to this, brother.
You're getting your time.
One time, brother. That's it. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen tonight. 25%. I'm gonna sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Oh my God!
You only need the edge tonight, Ken. Ken, you only need the edge.
You have 100 people watching this stream right now, so everyone's witnessing heel Mega J.
Nova is in the house. I can't believe Nova saw me doing this. Nova, my apologies, my friend. Compare, put away the guns. Nobody needs to be shooting up the place. Vaulting out. Nova's gone, man. Nova's gone. He's out of here. Alex Valdez, first time I've ever heard Jay drop the F-bomb. It will not be the last time tonight, my friend. It will not be the last time. I was so pissed off. I mean, seriously. People want this thing. Okay, it's obvious people want this thing. And you know what? I argue that the 25% out there who could have funded this and maybe will fund this right now, if they had known 2 weeks ago, this probably would have been done already. Okay, I'm not even joking about that. Or maybe it would have come down to the wire, but it would have been an easier ride. A young John Cena tipped Jamie calling him to go through the window. What the hell? Dave Sinelli. Jeanette McAjay, do you like pizza? Yes, I love pizza. Pizza's my favorite food.
You're making me feel like ordering one right now. I had pasta tonight, but not quite pizza.
Cobweb just dropping by to say, hey, game night with the kids. Nice. Awesome. Jarhead, good to see you, Cobweb. What should have been the tiers at the start of this campaign? Well, that's a good question, actually. Ken, what do you see as it would have been the tiers to actually get this going? Were the offerings? And again, so we got to remember this. It's not supposed to be about the stretch goals. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about the ring. It's supposed to be about the first, maybe even the first tier. But you're supposed to want it for the ring, the entrance stage. Okay, you're supposed to want it for the entrance stage, right? But having said that, what would have been really, really enticing for people to actually back this thing? Ken?
I go back to what I said before: the side table with Bobby Heenan, Tony Schiavone, Mike Tenay on there, the announce crew. Now, obviously, they most likely can't do Tony Schiavone because he's under contract to AEW. I don't know if Mike Tenay even has a Legends deal signed to be able to have his likeness used. And I'm not sure what the status is of Bobby Heenan, even though they have used his likeness in the past. So that's the one that's most likely. That's why I said Bobby Heenan. Someone in the chat said Eric Bischoff. I think they're doing a Bischoff as part of an upcoming wave anyway. Could they do a slightly different Bischoff? I'm not sure, but someone from the announce crew, right? Someone you can only get in WCW, right? That's my.
I totally agree, especially since with the Generations ring, it really did work with throwing in Macho Man there, with throwing in the.
Yep, they went with the ring the ringside commentator Macho Man attire, so that's what you associate him with. Doink the Clown, who isn't normally a seller on his own, but he is part of the new generation era.
It was. I'm telling you.
And Diesel, right? Who was a staple of the new generation era.
Okay, so Ken, you are going to have to referee tonight because I think we have a new challenger coming in. New challenger coming in right now, hot and heavy. And he heard me screaming from the heavens, the high heavens, and he decided that no one can swear more than I can. So here comes our good friend, resident potty mouth himself, the one, the only, Mr. Flipper Frank, everybody.
Yeah, boys. That's all I got. I don't want to get you. I don't want to get you copyright strike for.
Probably already too late.
Well, that's what happened to Geek Dad Life the other night. I think he played Heaven Is a Place on Earth, and when he went to his Patreon podcast, all of a sudden he got a notification saying he has to share his revenue with Belinda Carlisle now.
They nailed him. They nailed him for that tiny little blurb thing. Really?
How long? I don't know how long they played it for. I didn't hear about it till the Patreon cast, but
it was like seconds. Or
really?
No, maybe not. I don't know. It was like 20 seconds or something.
20 seconds they might nail you for. 5 seconds you might get away with. But anyway, all right, I'm getting really technical here.
I cut it off, Jay. I don't want you to lose precious revenue because you're going to need it for this ring when it gets funded in, what is it, an hour and a half.
Oh, my God. Hatter, lay it on us, man. Lay it on us. Like, I've already run out of expletives here. What are your thoughts about this ridiculous fucking, Mattel idea? This whole concept. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? Like, seriously, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the matter. What are your thoughts? I mean, literally, up until a week ago, it was 46%, and then once they introduced the payment plan, boom, an instant 2% funding, and now look where we are, literally on the precipice of funding this thing. And if it wasn't for somebody's fucking ego or whatever the fuck it was, we need the money. We need the money. You know what? What the hell's going on? Take it away, Hatter. What are your thoughts?
Oh God, camera on me. First of all, Mega J. I mean, Ken, what's happening to Jay? Okay, he's going crazy. He's going wild. He's becoming evil.
I take no responsibility, but we can do the non-potty mouth after show afterwards, just you and me on the West Coast here if you want. So
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's going from, what was Scott Steiner before he was Big Papa Pump? Remember Scott Steiner was just like regular fucking meat and potatoes Scott Steiner, and now this is the new era. This is like the Big Papa Pump Mega J now. So I don't know whether, I mean, I do like it, but I'm also scared. Anyway, Mattel Creations. Yeah, wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, this ring. What's the rub? Sorry, Jay. What'd you ask? What's happening here?
So just catching up, Hatter, because you know what? I'm not surprised. Okay, being as pissed off as I am right now, I am not surprised that Hatter doesn't know what's going on. Hatter, you have heard of the WCW Nitro entrance stage, right? You have heard the controversy behind that, at least.
What's the controversy?
All right, so this thing is 4 bones. All right, this thing is 4 bones. It's freaking, like, it's the size of a boat. It's 20. It's like 23 inches long by 10 inches wide. It is freaking beautiful. It's got the lights. It's got the sound. You would have gotten on an early bird Hogan, which got thrown away to the wind. You would have upon successful funding, you would have gotten Rey Mysterio. Then the next tier, I believe, is a Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. Diamond Dallas Page as the second tier, Big Papa Pump as the third tier, and then the Almighty Ultimate Warrior. Ow, that hurt. The Almighty Ultimate Warrior as the final tier. They failed in their goal to get Hulk Hogan with the crow's feet and everything like that. So they had to rearrange the whole thing and tried for a Hail Mary to try and get people interested, and they put Big Papa Pump and Rey Mysterio as the first tier. Like, remember what happened at the Engine of Vengeance? Remember what happened there, where they took completely covered up Madeline Pryor and made her. Remember how they did the switcheroo? Like, completely screwed that up. Whenever integrity, people, integrity. Whenever you freaking do something to fuck that up, your integrity is everything to you. Do not fuck up your integrity. Okay, that was mistake number one.
Integrity is everything to you, not really to me. I don't have any integrity, but yes, I agree. By the way, I was going to let you keep going, Jay. I know all about this.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm talking about.
In fact, I have 4 bones invested in the WCW entrance because I'm a WCW fucking Wolfpack member, baby. Okay, you think I'm gonna let this entrance go by? I grew up in the 90s. Okay, this is my bag, but it is overpriced. It is wildly overpriced. Okay, I don't know why I did it. I kind of am hoping. I'm secretly hoping it doesn't get funded, just so I don't have to pay. Okay, but now that it's 76%, there's a chance.
Yeah, there is a chance.
We're
how did
getting
we
close.
get here, Hatter? How did we get here? Right? Let me ask you something, Hatter. You put down the 4 bones plus tax, plus shipping, plus everything included, right? You put down the $560.
I'll give you the whole amount. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
Did you even realize that? Did you even realize in this last week, Mattel basically said, "Oh, everybody, let's do a payment plan," out of fucking nowhere. Guess what?
I did notice that.
You can pay $36 a month.
I did notice that.
Let's take a look. Hatter, let's take a look at the sample plans. Look at these beautiful sample plans. If you want to do it in 2 weeks, you get $100 every 2 weeks. For 8 weeks, it'll be $400. Or you can go for the full 12-month fucking plan. And you can only pay $33.20 for a total of $432.20. What the fuck? Seriously.
I like that 10-month option.
Who made that decision? Who? 50% APR, fine. Okay, I get it. 50% APR, that's okay. I'm okay with the extra $30. If all things being equal. But what the fuck? Seriously, where was this 2 weeks ago when they could have saved this thing? It would have been funded by now. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're saying too little, too late.
No. I'm crossing my fingers.
Whoa,
I'm
easy.
crossing my
I'm on
fingers
your side.
I'm crossing my fingers that by tomorrow, in an hour, where are we? In 1 hour and 22 minutes, my friend. As a matter of fact, let's hit refresh right now. 76%. Okay. It's still a lot of time. We still have 1 hour and 22 minutes, 5 seconds. All right. In that time, all right, will we get 24 more percent? The last hurdle that we need.
I don't know. 24 is still a big number.
It is, but there's some high rollers out there. There are some high rollers.
This might pull a Rancor where it falls just short at the end.
It falls just short.
All I'm saying,
yeah,
is if they had done this a week ago, okay, I'm thinking we would have been at 90% right now, right? I'm gonna be.
Then it would have a chance because you get all the FOMO people.
That's what I'm saying.
They could extend, right? Like they could technically do like a Unicron and extend it.
They could.
Has Mattel ever done an extension though?
They didn't fucking do it for Eternia. Okay, we could have literally 3 days. 3 days we could have had Keklar. All right.
Wait, how did Eternia land in? Eternia went well past the goal.
Yeah, but we didn't get the. I think it was 20,000. We didn't get the 20,000. I think.
But okay, but there's a difference. Just in my opinion, I don't know. There's a difference. Extending for goals and extending to just get the thing made. Like with Unicron, it was like they just wanted to get it made, right? Like it wasn't even trying for any tiers. There were no Unicron tiers, right? It was just get Unicron made, I think. So I
understand what you're saying about that. Yeah. There were no stretch goals, is what you're saying. Yeah. No,
I don't think there were any stretch goals, but I don't know.
Same with the sail barge, right? So,
right, yeah. But Mattel, how many? Is there a big history of Mattel creation crowdfunds? Like, how many have they? So they did the ring last year. They did the
Eternia.
first ring. Say again.
They did the ring and Eternia. I think that's it.
And Eternia, yeah, that's it. That's right.
So there's no precedent. This would be the precedent if they tried to extend it, right? But wouldn't they have already announced it by now?
Or... No. Whenever you do an extension,
because they want you to panic.
Yeah.
They want you to oh my God, I got to get in.
FOMO. They want the FOMO.
You'd think I would know about the Unicron situation, but I missed the last day. Completely forgot what happened. So, never knew.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you had a Unicron, no?
No, I've got a different Unicron down here, but it's not the same Unicron. That's why. So, yeah. I got a couple Transformers, but the Hasbro Unicron's not one of them.
Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Part of me, I'm so conflicted. It's like, if it goes through, great WCW ring. Invite people to my house. Hey, check this out, everybody. We play the Wolfpack song. We do all that. If it doesn't go through, then I have $400, and that's great too. So I'm conflicted. I'm like, yes. Darren Homel, this is never happening. See, it's he might be right. I don't know. 76% is like if it was like in the 80s or even the 90s, then there's a champ, but that's a lot to cover. It's a lot to cover in very little time, and I'm scared, guys. Okay, I'm fucking scared. All right, I'm not.
We're gonna see a spike in the last few minutes, but is it gonna be enough? It's a long way to go.
So let's dream a little bit here. Let's dream a little bit.
Dream a little dream.
Dream a little dream. Let's live a little dream. So, Ken, you're on mute. Let's dream a little dream here. Let's say for example, they got so close that they felt shit. I'm swearing like a sailor tonight. What the hell's going on? If they say, holy shit, we got so close. Why don't we just, extend it a week and see? Roll the dice. Let's extend it a week. Let's see what can happen. And then they do something smart, right? Like when the Hiss tank had no more tiers to give, they made up a tier, right? What if they throw the Hail Mary and they do something crazy like just head over to Sting's house and get him to sign that stupid contract so they could actually make some shaking hands with the Devils and figure something out with WC.
Was there something with Sting? Because I was like, why wouldn't Sting be in this? He like that would be
because he's in AEW.
I know, but his image of historically he was in WCW. They can't sell merch off that dude. A Wolfpack Sting would have been like much better than the Ultimate Warrior in the fucking Daisy Dukes or whatever. The stupid jean shorts. Like I don't know. So I was like a red face paint Sting.
Yeah, it would have to be like first. It would have to be like first WCW Sting. It can't be the Crow Sting. It would have to be like the early version.
Oh, the surfer Sting.
Yeah. It would have to be.
I think the Hogan was a mistake. I think the Undertaker was a mistake. They already had kind of like a Diamond Dallas page that was sort of like that. Although I do like that Diamond Dallas page. Rey Mysterio is really good. Scott Steiner is the winner of the bunch. I think
that's what Ken said.
I think that's part of it. Is that I think they should have leaned into like maybe more NWO, WCW kind of core guys like Sting and stuff like that. I think their character choice left something to be desired. If people are buying this, they're buying it for the entrance. I don't think. Yeah, Scott Steiner is cool, but and they were smart to put him in. Remember how when they tried, he wasn't even part of the tier, and some I guess intelligent dude at Mattel's like, no, fuck that. We're not hitting any of these tiers, any of these stretch goals. Just bake them into the whole thing.
If you're a hardcore wrestling fan, that's the one to throw into the base tier, Scott Steiner, right? For hardcore
Steiner's
fans,
awesome, dude. So, what's it at now, dude? I'm obsessively looking at this.
Yeah. Let's take a quick look. So 76% funded. 1 hour 50 minutes left. Hitting refresh. 3,842 backers. It is not moving anymore, guys. Let's hope that in 15 minutes it will move up to 80%. That would be the dream, because I can believe at 80%. I can believe again. 75%, 76%. I'm sort of, and then once you see that number go backwards, it's over.
Yeah.
Once that number starts going backwards, it's over.
Well, if they extend for a week, then I think they'll get it funded. But I know Hasbro was very adamant about not doing it. They got so close with the Rancor, and then they
were 8,500 out of 9,000 on that Rancor.
80. So they were 500 away, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And
that's why I have a feeling that's what we're gonna get tonight. We're gonna get so close, and then it's just gonna fall short.
There was some funny business going on with that 85%, with that 95, with that 500. There was some.
Oh, you think they bumped their own?
Just a little, just a few hundred here and there. I think just like with eBay, what do they call the
the shill bidding?
What does Flipper Strength have to say about that? Just like those eBay shillers,
shill bidding.
Yeah. One of those. That's probably.
I've been fucked over by. I know I've been fucked over by shill bidding.
Absolutely.
Like where. I got outbid by somebody, and then the buyer comes to me later, like, "Oh, that person dropped out." It's like, yeah. So I don't know. It's very real. Oh, somebody wrote Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff would for sure be be great for this, man.
Even in my collection, I don't have a Mattel Eric Bischoff. I don't think they've done one yet. I think one's coming out. Like I've got an old Jack specific Eric Bischoff with the Raw shirt. That's the only Bischoff I could get, right?
Yeah.
And it's still expensive because not many options, right? So
yeah.
I will say what would have sold this, and it's really controversial. And it's never going to happen. Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit. But they're not going to do it.
Not going to
right?
happen.
Because he's never been done in
years.
Mattel, right?
No.
He's never been done in Mattel, and that's why. And it doesn't make sense to do him.
Not after what happened. No.
It just doesn't make sense. No. But that's what would have gotten people to go, I don't have a Chris Benoit in my collection.
Yeah.
Right.
No one is ever touching Chris Benoit.
Unless somebody crazy does something like, and it will sell. That's the craziest thing.
It will, but imagine authorizing the decision.
You have to be that crazy. You have to be that crazy person, and it can't have like it'll just be with him with some shorts on. Like it's not even like some of his signature shorts. It's just got to be him naked dude or something. It's got to be. You got to dress him up yourself. Maybe
Ramen Toys can make.
Maybe Ramen Toys could make it. That would be the craziest decision ever. All right, just because we know we have at least an hour to go. We have the Hatter here, the resident expert on something I want to talk about just a little bit tonight, because what the hell's going on, Hatter? What the hell's going on? Two worlds, like multiple worlds are colliding, multiple like cats and dogs. The sky's falling, everything's happening. Hell has frozen over. Mattel and Hasbro have joined forces. What the that alone should have been a sign that the world is ending. But instead, we get the two superpowers of the 80s doing the jig. Apparently, it's all rumor. It's all rumor until it's proven 100%. It's all rumor. But Hatter, you were the first one to break it. Right. Always quick on the draw, Hatter. Always going on the draw. But you were the first one to break it.
We're talking about the TMNT.
Oh.
Masters of the Universe combo platter.
Oh, we are talking about the superpowers, just like what is it? The Wonder Twins.
Oh, we're talking about the Hasbro Mattel.
No, we're talking that video you did a few days ago or last week.
I don't even. Cocaine has destroyed my mind, guys. No, I'm joking.
I'm stuck between a drug addict and an F-bomb person right now. Like I'm just.
You are the referee, my friend. You were.
I'm just going to get some alcohol right now and just chill out.
You're supposed to do the Joker thing. You're supposed
to push Ken.
Yeah, like Ken, go for the Joker on my side. Wait, go for the Joker thing. Right. Oh, I did the wrong one.
You fucked it up.
Hold on. Try again. Ready?
I'm gonna push Ken now. And 3, 2, 1.
How you doing? How you doing, Hatter? You look tired the last time you were on my stream. I gave you this big grand red carpet entrance, and you're like, "Oh, Ken, why'd you give me that introduction? I'm like sleepy dad right now."
Dude,
and
I'm like tired for like 23 hours in the day.
This is the 1 hour of the day you're not tired.
The 1 hour that I'm all excited. I'm all juiced up.
Save the energy for Mega J.
Cocaine in my system. Wait. So what are we talking about? What's the pitch? Give me the elevator pitch. Let's go.
What's happening here, Hatter? How so new developments have happened in this. Have you heard anything about these new characters? And I'm gonna how could this be? How can He-Man and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles join forces? What happened here? You got the scoop originally, right? Somebody whispered in your ear, right? Where
I got a little Tinkerbell in my ear. It's true, by the way. Okay, I have to say it's a rumor because for the one chance that it doesn't happen, but it's happening, babies. Now, look, is that something to get excited about? I don't know. You don't get excited until you see the end product. It could be a shitty crossover. Playmates, not known for quality sometimes, but so apparently, so that was the info I got. I know that there was a Ninja Turtle comic crossover or something where it was like the Turtles crossed over with He-Man. I don't know the storyline behind it, but they tend to like to do that. They tend to like to take, even if it's a small storyline, look at like the Ninja Turtle Stranger Things. Like now there's a comic. So as long as they can hook it on some kind of IP, they're like, okay, great. Combine those things together.
So it looks like it to me. It seems like Ninja Turtles is the streetwalker who's been passed around so many times. I mean, come on, they've been
Wow.
seriously they've been with the Power Rangers. All right, they've like they've already had the Power Ranger crossover, which I don't know about you, but they are just hanging on the pegs. No one's buying those Power Ranger. Like, have you
the Power Ranger Ninja Turtle crossovers?
Nobody's buying them. Like, for me, they're stuck on the pegs. They're not moving at all. Like April and Mikey, they've been sitting on that shelf for the last few months. Okay, I don't know how the comic book did. I don't know if it did any good, but that's that. And actually, I'm going to take that back. I think He-Man is actually the streetwalker because he's been with everybody. All right, He-Man has been with everyone. He's been with the Thundercats. The Thundercats had a crossover with Master Universe. He's been with
that's a natural crossover. Master Universe and Thundercats is a very natural crossover. You don't have to go through a lot of hoops to do that. I think Ninja Turtles and Master Universe is a little harder, right?
Yeah. But then they did first they did DC and He-Man and Master Universe, and now they're doing Injustice and Master Universe, which is basically the same thing. But you know what? Again, He-Man's being passed around like he's all over the place. He's been on this block and this block and this block.
Well,
and
he's
now
the most powerful man in the universe.
Absolutely, everybody wants him. It's crazy, right? And now apparently the Ninja Turtles are going to be taking a slice out of that, right? So.
Oh, I see what he did with the slice.
So apparently, this comic book was in the works, all right, but it fell through. Talks fell through. It was in talks for 2021. And then it didn't happen. Like pandemic, whatever it was, all the bureaucracy around it, it did not materialize, right?
Uh-huh.
And now, fast forward 2 years, right? We're in 2023, and all of a sudden we're getting these little whispers, these little rumors, and we even have a title. Do you know have you heard about the title of the new action figures?
No.
They are called the Turtles of Grayskull.
The Turtles of Grayskull.
The Turtles of Grayskull. Yeah,
okay.
That's what.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I am excited. When you think about it, right? If you actually took a Master Universe figure and you took a vintage Playmates TMNT figure, they kind of scale pretty good. You know what I mean? It's not
or Origins. You mean?
Yeah. No.
I think they could go real well. Again, I had mentioned this, but I hope this opens the door to like a Ninja Turtles origin style would be amazing. I mean that's 100%. That would be a wallet killer. It could go on forever. I mean, you could just I mean, I was. It's so weird. Like I was kind of against Origins when they first came out, but now I love it. It's like I'm reliving everything through Origins, and now I have to go back and pick up ones that. I did that thing where it's like the first few waves where I was like, no, and then now I have to go back and get it. I think it's very exciting, but I also don't have a lot of faith in Playmates. That's the thing. Like it seems like such a simple decision from the ground level of us as collectors that know our shit and know what people like. But I feel like once you get to these corporate executive positions, like you just start overthinking shit. They really just gotta,
they just want data. That's it.
Yeah.
Data equals money. That's all they care about. The passion. The more levels of management, the less the passion is in that industry.
Yeah.
Fortunately, if I'm not mistaken, and I could easily be mistaken by this. Again, we're all talking about dreams. We're all talking about rumors here for now until something concrete happens. And no offense to our friends who helped leak this information. No offense to that, but this one is really kind of up in the air still, right? I know that orders have been sent out. I know that things have happened, right? But again, this is one of those things where Scott would be the perfect person to talk about this right now. Let's just put it that way. But having said that, I don't think we have to worry about Playmates, and the reason I say that is because this has nothing to do with the original line. It's not like the Super 7, even if that's a thing, like the Super 7 Playmates deal. I'm not exactly sure how that worked out, but I don't think we have to worry about that because I think that this is a deal being made through the current through the current owners of TMNT Nickelodeon. I think they're the ones who are making a decision on this because this is going to be treated like a brand new property.
Nickelodeon, I think, makes all final decisions on Ninja Turtles. Everything goes through them, much to the chagrin of, I think, Super 7. I think they have a problem with. But yeah, Nickelodeon. But again, this could be very, very big if they just do it right. But it's really going to depend. I'm not as worried on the Mattel side. They seem to have their shit together. Just the fact that they made Eternia and all this other, like, Mattel's doing pretty well. Maybe too many variants, but like I'm liking a lot of their decision making lately. I just have very little faith in Playmates, and I'm hoping that the crossover isn't like a cheap crossover.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that they just kind of do them up, you know.
Well, I got to tell you, a lot of people are hoping that William Frankie's designs are used because the
I saw those.
The would-be comic book was amazing. It looked absolutely stunning, and he's no stranger to these crossovers. He was involved with the He-Man Thundercats crossover. He was involved with the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. He was involved with many of these things that have actually happened. So it would have been hopefully I'm really hoping that they invite him to do the mini comic. I think that would be absolutely excellent. I think that would be freaking out of this world. Having said that, though, it's very interesting. Now, one thing I did want to cover with you guys tonight was did you guys happen to see the Eternia assembly video? Did you guys happen to see it?
I heard about that. I have not seen it yet.
People have been posting it on Facebook. Yeah, there you go. I've seen some still images of it.
Let's break this down, guys. So right off the hop, I'll tell you straight up, I don't I don't own an Eternia, but I'm a little upset, just a tiny bit, just a little bit upset. I'm gonna stop swearing now. I don't want to scare the kids. But I am a little tiny bit upset about this. I didn't know you needed screws to put this together. Like look at this right here. Like, you gotta screw the damn thing in place. Oh my gosh, like that to me, I was not aware of that.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't just for the purposes of this display?
I don't know, brother. Look at this thing. There are holes there, and he's screwing in them holes, right? So, does anybody in the chat? Does anybody here have an Eternia or had an Eternia? And okay, Thanos Copter says that is how the vintage one is. Damn.
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say thank you for that. Otherwise, we could ring up Ryan Dole right now and see what he knows.
Okay, Jarhead, screwdrivers are cheap to buy. That's funny, Jarhead. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the idea that I'm an idiot.
Jarhead just took a fucking shot at you, man.
I know, absolutely. I'm an idiot when it comes to screws. So I would probably strip this thing to high heaven. You know what I mean? Like this is what I should not be allowed to use power tools. Like, you should just keep them away from me. It's just a bad idea.
I think part of me thinks this might just be for the video, but although they are highlighting it, so I don't know. Like, you really think they're gonna have us screw in our own shit?
I already bought it, so it's like I'm in for a penny right now. There's not. It's not.
Hey, no, you know what? If the original was like that, then But what's the big deal with some screws? Let's just
This scares me though. Just this really scares me. This is what maybe I'm gonna say he's 5'8", 5'9", maybe, right?
What, that dude?
This thing is gigantic. This thing, I've never actually seen one in person. Hatter, have you ever seen one of these things in person?
No, I was too poor as a child. This thing looks
massive. Look, if let's just pretend he's a 5'8", 5'9" individual. This thing is ridiculously huge. Ken, what the hell? What am I looking at here? This is.
But here's the thing. It comes with an exclusive figure called Screwdriver.
Was waiting for the Hatter zinger right about now.
Bazinga.
That's the new guy announced right here, everyone.
Bazinga.
As for what the hell we're looking at here,
Oh my God! Look at the size of this thing.
you're looking at the necessary evils in order to get this centerpiece of your display together. That's what you're looking at.
This thing is
Answer
ridiculous.
your question, Jay.
Look how fucking hard this guy's working. Holy
This
shit!
thing is ridiculous.
And this is an accelerated.
This is that quarter speed. This is that 1 1/4 speed.
But you know what though? The flag takes a long time to assemble as well. Like I have to pull up Hooded Cobra Commander's video every time I want to assemble the flag, and it takes me 30 minutes, 40 minutes every single time to do it. So it's just how it is.
Even the freaking Grayskull, even the fucking Grayskull tower is gigantic. What the hell?
But I know. But what I'm saying, Jay, is
so far the only thing that's getting that needs the screws is the center.
Yeah, the main tower.
Mhm. Yeah. But that's just how big play sets are, right? They have to be. They got to be put together.
I mean, look, if it's gonna make it secure, then fuck it, put the screws in.
No, I get it. Again, I'm probably gonna screw my thumb through the wall or something like.
You know what, Jay? I'll fly to Canada and I'll screw yours in for you. How's that? Like,
Did you just say you're going to fly to Canada and screw Jay?
Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, it is that hour, right?
You got to make it worth. You got to make it worth his while. I mean, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Jay's your type and I'm not. That's what you just said. Like it's.
No, I didn't say that I was going to make one stop in Canada.
Whoa, that totally wasn't passive aggressive or anything on my part to try to get you over to the West Coast or
He
anything.
has to
like
visit
that.
Toys R Us while he's here. I mean, well, you know, what American doesn't want to visit Toys R Us?
If that's the price to visit Toys R Us, then I'll pay it.
Hey, Hatter, are you going to go to PowerCon this year? Because I'm going.
No, I can't do it. I wish I can. But Jay, I might ask you to pick me up something and send it.
Yeah, I heard. If it's there when I'm there, it's yours.
I don't think anyone's buying it. It's that maquette. I don't think it's selling.
You know what? I just can't believe the price. I can't believe you the shipping.
Dude, I checked it again. $120 to shipping. Just $120 shipping. It's ludicrous, man. Like these are not even giant items.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy. The monorail's working.
God, look at the monorail.
The monorail's working.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That is ridiculous.
This is fanboy time right here.
Oh,
dude, this
oh my
is
god.
fucking awesome. Hey, no,
why did he stop it?
I don't like that he stopped it right.
What's he doing?
Oh, to fix the track.
He's breaking it again. Why is he breaking it?
to assemble it in a different way?
He's gonna
change the
dude.
Oh my god.
That is fucking
what is
cool.
That? Oh, it's magic.
Oh my god, look at this spinning around.
It is just magic. Look at that. Oh my god.
I mean, logically, that makes no sense. He's just spinning in a circle, but I love
the hero of the hour. The hero of the hour, Moti the Monster. So I brought this up actually specifically because for those of you who did not know, Mattel did us all dirty today. Yesterday, Mattel did us all dirty. I don't know if anybody knew this, but just on that note, 56 minutes, 8 seconds, hitting refresh.
Yeah, what are we at?
77% funded. We are 1 more percent. You know what? There is hope. There is hope. It is slowly ticking up.
So if it funds at 1% every 2 minutes, it funds 1%.
I know. What's the? We have 60 minutes. We have 60 minutes left, and we have to get 23% points. How? What percent?
And you need 1,140 backers in that time.
You know what? If they had done the freaking if they had done the fucking payment plan in the beginning, this would not have happened. Anyway, I'm gonna cleanse my palate of this. Oh my god. Somebody mentioned the guy doesn't look happy. He looks pissed. He did look pissed. Like they got like the most annoyed Eternia builder to put that thing together. That's right.
I noticed that too. I was like, man, this dude does not like his job. But anyway, yes, dude, 77%. Oh man, I'm fucking nervous for this, man.
Yeah, I know. Chris is not giving it much of a chance.
It'll do a tease at the end, is what it'll do.
Unicron's left nut, which is everybody's favorite nickname. Chance in hell. No chance.
That's when you
Unicron's left nut.
Yeah. That's right. Unicron's left nut, baby. All right, so
specifically just the left nut.
Just the left. I like this. Just the left one.
That's right.
Because he only has one. It's on the left side.
The other one got blown out when they drove through the
when they flew through with the shuttle. It was destroyed by the Matrix.
They blew it
Dude,
up.
how cool is that fucking Eternia? Holy shit, man.
It's fucking
amazing.
It is fucking
That's
amazing.
really,
Let me tell you
really
something, okay?
impressive.
Let me tell you something straight. Eternia did all of us dirty the last couple days. Okay.
Okay.
Eternia
Why?
Mattel did us dirty.
Let's go. Let's go, Evil Day. What happened?
People were so excited. People were so excited because on, I believe it was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, they posted I believe it was on their Instagram account. They posted that Eternia would be arriving at people's doorsteps in November, and people lost their minds.
November, holy shit!
November. They said it was going to be arriving at people's doorsteps. People lost their minds. I was getting bombarded with, "Oh my god, it's coming! Oh my god!" And I'm getting all these texts and like, November, it's going to be here by November. And I was like, Jesus Christ, November? How's that even possible? I had no idea how that was going to be possible. And then earlier today, to everyone just literally lost. They literally just their hearts sank to the bottom of their head.
Yeah.
And typical Mattel, they're blaming it on poor Moti. They're saying that Moti made the whole thing up. They're saying that it was Moti's fault. Can you believe? Apparently Moti got too excited. He blew his load, and he's this is the After Dark version of Mega J.
I like that they get cute about a mix up where you're waiting for a $500 plus item. Like it just shows you how they look at fans. They're just God. Look, I know you paid almost $600, kids, but right? We're look big at kids. Moti. He's so cute.
Yeah. He'll be forgiven.
Yeah.
They'll forgive Moti. They won't forgive us. They'll forgive Moti.
Yeah. You can't be
earlier
mad
today. Moat Monster Mix-Up.
Okay, so now spring of 2024.
Moti was so excited about moving day that he gave you the wrong delivery date. The playset is scheduled to be completed in spring of 2024. Back to March, everybody. Unfortunately, take that to see how it's coming along. Check out our video. And yeah, a lot of disappointed fans today. Disappointed fans today. Mattel did us dirty today. Just like, raising our hopes up, and then dashing those hopes as quickly as they were raised. So yes, unfortunately, everybody, Moti screwed up. It was Moti's fuck up. He fucked it up. And
imagine having that thing like around like a Christmas tree. And again, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I'm just imagining it. You have a Christmas tree, and you have the Eternia and that would be awesome. That would be awesome to have for the holidays, man. That would be amazing. But I guess it's not meant to be.
Well, you know what? It'll be March, and they have delivered earlier, but it is what it is. But having said that, we do know what rushing a product can lead to. So I hope, and I am truly hopeful that Mattel takes their time on this, because we don't want what happens to other Master Universe products have not fared so well when delivered early. So let's
be honest. Like, if it came out today, do you have the space already put aside?
This thing takes up already one corner of my house. Like
yeah.
Is that the Super 7? Is that the Super 7?
This thing,
Snake Mountain.
That and then I have this. Wait, Bloodsport, get out of the way. Then I have that beast on my couch. I mean,
you're going to be living in that Eternia.
Like, I have that beast on my couch, right?
Oh yeah, it's Thunder Tank.
I have this other beast here, just like hanging around, waiting for everything. And then the rest of the super, the rest of the Chokugins over there.
No, I have a great idea. You put Eternia on like a table, like your dinner table, and you use the little conveyor belt to somebody says, "Hey, pass the salt," and you put the salt in the little monorail and you zip it across. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, like
it would be the lazy waiter. It would be the lazy Susan of my.
I'm gonna have that when 100%. My wife is like, "Hey, pass the thing," and I just put it in the thing, and there you go. That's what I'm gonna.
What a great compromise! She gets the salt, you get Eternia.
Absolutely,
what a great compromise!
I did it for us.
Yes,
the little one will love it. Trust me, she'll be.
Yeah, she'll do it for the children.
She'll be throwing this thing. She'll be swinging off the monorail. You know.
Yeah. Until I hear that crack, and then I'm like, oh God. Oh God.
$400.
$600.
$600 gone. Oh, we're a bunch of freaking kids. It's awesome.
That's the best part about it.
It's freaking awesome.
That's it.
All right. So
grow up, people.
So there were some prediction. There were some interesting tidbits in the report from. I keep screwing up his name. Let me just get it. Just get it right. I don't want to screw it up again. Yeah, give me 1 second, kids. The Turtles of Grayskull. There was a bit of an update, and I'm curious to find out what you guys thought of this. So Zexus Strife commented on my video. Thank you again, Zexus. It was awesome to get the updates, and he went on to say that Wave 1 of the Turtles of Grayskull will consist of Leonardo, Donatello, mutated He-Man, and mutated Man-at-Arms. Now, this has been interesting because if I go to the comment section on my video, tons of people have tried to figure out or have given good suggestions as to what would He-Man be mutated into, and what would Man-at-Arms be mutated into. I'm curious to find out what are your choices for a mutated He-Man and a mutated Man-at-Arms. Ken, I'm gonna go with you first. What are your thoughts? Mutated Man-at-Arms.
I might be boring. Why not just leave He-Man and Man-at-Arms as they are? Maybe it's just me. I'm the one who didn't go and buy, like, when they did the Transformers Star Wars crossovers. I didn't buy those. Everyone was really surprised I didn't buy the Transformers G.I. Joe crossovers. I'm not sure what it is. I like when the two universes cross, but I don't need them to mash up characters. So I'm like, I'm out of ideas because I don't like the idea. Let's put it that way.
Come on.
You want something creative, ask the hack.
Boring.
It's boring. I know it's boring. I know it's a bad answer. But yeah, I know. They're like, boot this guy. Get this guy out of the room right now.
All right.
Anyway.
So we're gonna have to ask the resident mutant expert in the room, Mr. Wolfpack Hatter, what would He-Man mutate into? And I'll tell you what the crowd has been saying later. But what would He-Man mutate into, and what would Man-at-Arms mutate into?
Okay. Number one, can somebody in the comments, when Ken said I may be boring, can you clip that into a video and send it to me? And I'm just gonna have that as just for my own private collection.
Ostradamus Toys, you still here?
I'm recording everything, guys. It's all good.
Let's see. All right. So, I mean, apparently, I don't know if this throws a monkey wrench into your thing, Jay, but Man-at-Arms will have a shell. So, according to what I had heard, so he is being mutated into, I guess, a turtle or something. So, what other creatures have a shell? Maybe they don't go with a mutation. Maybe He-Man is like a cross. That's what I don't know. Like, is He-Man going to be like is he gonna cross over? Like, is it gonna be like a Rat King type He-Man? Are they going to choose like an animal to cross him over? I'm very curious. But like the Ninja Turtles are like an easier, when I'm thinking about how you would cross over Master Universe, Ninja Turtles seem easier because it's like, yeah, you could take Leonardo, you put him into like a He-Man harness or whatever, take Donatello, you make him look like Man-at-Arms. But on the other side, it gets tricky, okay? Because it's like, what do you make them into? He-Man is supposed to be like an apparently mutated creature. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what he mutates with. I don't know. Like, do you just take an arbitrary creature? Do you take like a fucking dog or something? I don't know what you do. So I don't know if that answers your question. I don't know if I have guesses. in terms of like what they mutate into. But I do know that Man-at-Arms is going to be some kind of a fucking turtle. Okay, I think somebody said armadillo. That'd be cool. Armadillo Man-at-Arms. Okay, he can roll up into a ball. His action figure. Imagine that. You get a nice Man-at-Arms ball and you throw it at your buddy across the room. That would be cool. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what He-Man mutates into. I got to think about that one.
All right, so the majority of people, because they're smarter than me, all right, and more apparently more imaginative than boring Ken over there. They because that
I don't like anything. I'm Ken.
I just became the new hater in the chat without a single curse word.
Pointing at you.
So that Thanos Copter agrees with Hatter. Apparently it's going to be an armadillo.
Somebody said, Dave said, man at armadillo. There you go. That's how you get creative.
Now Thanos Copter, I don't think that would work because we already have Stratos, right? So a Falcon Man at Arms.
Oh boy, yawn.
And you got Sorceress as well as a flying bird.
Dave Sinelli says he Hulk smash, and I'm going to get to that. Actually, I'm going to get to that.
I just created a new character just now in my head.
Oh, here we go.
What about a guy called Pizzor? And he's just like a pizza. He's got a pizza body.
Pizza the Hut.
And he's a muscular with pizza skin and everything.
All right.
He hangs out with the Ninja Turtles. That's not fun. Come on.
So number one, if anybody's interested in a Pizza He-Man, a Pizza He-Man has been created for an NFT from our good friends over at Crypt Toys. All right, so he does exist, a Pizza He-Man, but I believe that Hatter might be in danger of a copyright because Pizza the Hut actually exists in a movie, one of the greatest movies.
One of the greatest spoofs of all time.
But Pizza the Hut is a big fat slob. I'm talking about with the Masters of the Universe Buck, all muscular with like pizza skin, and he's holding two pizza boxes as weapons.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because much like Pizza the Hut, he may eat himself to death. You just never know.
What about Suor? SCW or and
you're just on fire tonight.
No, his shield. All right, hold on a second. His shield is a manhole. Okay, and he just looks like he just came out of the sewer. Come on, you wouldn't buy Suor? Everybody. In the chat, yes, say yes. I don't know.
All right, so
you got to see some card art of this guy.
So if you are a fan of Mythic Legions, a lot of people are predicting that Battle Cat and He-Man would mutate together because they are the two closest things, a human and an animal, that touch each other, right? So
but then it's almost like I don't know. It's like hybrid shit. It's not
Mythic Legions already kind of did that, though, right?
If you're a Mythic Legions fan, right? That was a thing. Let me just bring it up here.
Cowaros, and then there was Purplore, who was the Panther version. I might even have Purplore just over there.
I have the Mythic Legion one. Yeah, I have the. It's basically like a Battle Cat. That's a fucking,
Battle Cat, and I've got the Panther version right there.
And the Panther version. Yeah. Well, they already have that, so that's kind of.
Well, yeah, but again, those are Mythic Legions, right? And they were given.
Dude, they have for those primary guys, they got to make them into turtles. Like they have to make He-Man into like some kind of turtle. I would think. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, there you go.
This is Panthlore or whatever.
Purplore.
And then. This here is so yeah. I mean, like this one's already been done, right? If you want to talk about originality, holy crap, the traps on this guy. Where is his neck? What the hell?
That's a dope figure though.
What the seriously?
That's a really cool
guy.
figure.
Okay, but whoa, what the hell?
That's how my cat looks when he's pissed off.
That was Big Papa Pump at his worst. That is crazy. What kind of growth? I mean, oh my god, holy! He did not skip the neck day, man. Oh my god!
How does Mythic Legions?
Where is your jugular? Where's the jugular here? Is there a jugular here anymore? I am completely lost. Oh my god, that's crazy.
How do
Sorry,
they
I
get
lost
away
myself.
with this? Do they? Is it just because they have a relationship with Mattel and they
Yeah,
let
you
them
know
do
what?
this?
Again, it's that
They've done it from the beginning, right?
it's
Like
that little
even their
nod.
yeah,
Because, I mean, remember they did the whole classics line, right? And
they
of
were
course
the
they did
sculptors for the classics
they
line
did the
It's kind
2000
of
X.
like they
and the
have like an
2000X.
existing
They did
relationship.
they
And
did
They
they
do.
did the they
Yeah.
did the hey Mattel wink. We're gonna do
Yeah.
wink.
But some of the earliest
don't sue
figures,
us.
some of the
Wink.
earliest figures were PowerCon exclusives that was Adamon and Keltus, who were basically He-Man and Skeletor, right?
Yeah.
And Adamon is obviously Adam. Keltus is obviously Keldor, right?
Yeah,
So
that's right.
and
That's right.
Cowaros is like coward because Cringer is
Ken,
a
do you
coward, right?
Ken,
Herblore is clearly Panther. So it's
Ken, do you want to send usual Mike the link? Let's see if he'll pop in.
yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll do that right now.
Send in the link for
Yeah, sure. I'll do that right now.
Good to see you, Mike. If you can pop in, put the green screen up or show us your living room, whatever whatever you want to do. But my personal pick, just being myself, is I think they're going to go with a really easy repaint because they don't want to spend any money on this. So my personal pick is Slime Pit He-Man. I think he's just going to get oozed, and he's not going to, he's just going to become this. I think he's just going to become this, the magic.
But then how is he different than just Slime Pit He-Man?
No, but that's the point. Like the magic which surrounds him protects him, so he doesn't actually mutate into anything, but he becomes evil. Because remember, he's supposed to become.
No, I know.
Evil,
I know.
right?
So you don't think they turtleize He-Man?
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm just dreaming, because the way I formulate these things is that Mattel doesn't want to spend any extra money on this, so they're just going to dunk him in green, right, and go to town, right? And to double down on that idea, I'm going to argue with that turtle idea for. I know you've been told something, Hatter.
I said everything I knew.
No, I know.
I just know that Man at Arms will have a shell and He-Man will be evil.
I'm just to have a what's it called a rivalry here. We're just gonna start boxing or whatever.
Let's go, baby. I'm fucking ready.
We're gonna go for it, brother. We're gonna go.
I'm ready for a fucking.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I've been born ready. What's it called? I think an easy out is Snake Man at Arms.
That's the one I was thinking of, but it's already been done.
I know, but it doesn't matter. Easy repaints, guys. Just something simple. It's been done. Freaking it's not rocket science. We're talking about a company that that does repaints all day long. Right? I'm thinking that he's gonna go all naked naked Man at Arms here. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But
what if they made a big, almost like Battle Bones or like a vehicle that was a big ancient fucking turtle, and you could put like Master of the Universe in it. Like that would be fucking cool, right?
You mean like a storage turtle? Like you can store.
Well, not a. I was saying like he rides it. You get a few guys that ride the. They're like warrior turtles or something like that. That would be fucking fun.
Look who's here!
Hello, everyone from the land down under.
All the way from Australia.
You can help me break up this fight that's going on over on the screen, right?
I can say my background's very underwhelming compared to you guys. You get some lovely toys in the background.
You want to see the Mr. Coffee?
I just finished work. Yeah, it's 4:23 in the afternoon on a Saturday.
So good. It's 2:30 a.m. here, and these two. It's probably more like midnight right now for these two.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go watch a movie after this. I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch Guardians or Mario as soon as we're done the stream.
I'm the crazy dude in the middle.
I'm gonna go with Ken to watch the movie.
Yeah, he's gonna fly up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over.
Mike, I have to ask, Wolfpack Hatter. I have never met you. Are you Canadian?
I only in spirit.
Oh.
This is Mad Hatter. Mike.
Yes, but I'm Wolfpack Hatter today. That's excellent. I'm in solidarity for the WCW ring, which I don't think is getting fucking funded.
You know what? I don't think it's like the kids who buy the toys now. The young kids who buy, oh, look, I'm getting all these new fellas. They don't know WCW. They're too young to understand it, how good it was.
Yeah, they grew up with John Cena, Roman Reigns. Yeah, that's what they grew up with. So they're kind of like, what's this thing that my dad wants to buy? Right.
Yeah. on that note, Mike, what are your predictions for tonight? Because this is the sticking point that we have. Check, and you know what? We might as well check on it right now. So, guys, it is 2:25 in the morning over here. And if we check a look, last time we checked, 3,860 backers, 77% funded, hitting refresh. It went down. Did it go down?
No, it's the
Wow.
same. It's the same.
It's the same. Okay, 3,877 backers. Mike, what are your predictions? Are in the next 34 minutes and 16 seconds, does this have a prayer in hell?
I don't think so. I think because most of the people who are backing it, it's the middle of the night. They're not going to jump out of bed for it, sort of thing. It's not going at like lunchtime where you saw the barge had that real spike at the end. You know, some of those crowdfunded ones, they have that last minute rush. This one, because of the time of day it is, I don't know. I can't see it happening. I'd love it to, though. There's 3 wrestlers that were there that I've seen in real life. Rey Mysterio, Diamond Dallas Page, and Scott Steiner. I've seen them all perform live.
Oh, nice.
Thor 2941 says, it's in the news. Usual Mike Television. give us one for good. Give us one for the night, Mike. Let's go for it.
On this edition of the news.
There you
and it's spelled NWOOO. News. That's just the accent. But when I'm on here, I feel Canadian. I really do.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Welcome.
We're all Canadians, really.
Excellent. Got maple syrup in the veins.
Star Killer Base says, and he's got it right. He's
news. I look really red, don't I? I look like flushed. Let me hit a light. I know it's late afternoon. Let me turn my ring light on here. Holy
there we go.
crikey.
Look at that.
God damn. My sunglasses.
Ring light does help quite a bit, doesn't
It
it?
does actually.
So,
It does.
you can actually see you can see the reflection of mine back there.
Clint says the best
Ring of
Australian
power.
wrestler of all time. Who was the best Australian wrestler of all time?
Best Australian wrestler. Oh, Killer Kowalski. No, he's not Australian, is he?
Bushwhackers are from New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually going to say the Bushwhackers. I'm glad I didn't.
There was a guy called Nathan, and we were like, had all our hopes on him, but he's like hopeless. But the best Australian at the moment, I'd say Toni Storm, the woman wrestler on AEW.
Oh, she's Australian?
I met her, yeah.
I didn't realize that she was
I met her
Australian.
at a convention before she was a big time.
They finally
went
changed her entrance music, which was driving me crazy. She had bad entrance music. Now I can like her. So.
Yeah, that's
Well, Danny. Well, Danny, you know, Dame Edna, you know, rest his soul. You know we lost a legend earlier. I think it was last week. Great comedian. If anybody has ever seen Dame Edna, great.
Dame Edna was bigger in the UK than Australia at certain points. Yeah, because the show was on over there more than it was here. Yeah.
Absolutely, but wonderful comedian. Seriously, like a great loss to the Darren. No chance in hell. It's not gonna happen.
Tell it like it is.
Stay Australian. These Canadians are scared of screw. Just this one.
Speak for the one guy over there.
Scared of screwing anything in. I'm so.
If you would have seen the fear in Jay's fucking voice about I've got to screw in 3 screws. It was amazing. I don't know.
It's 4 screws. It's
Rhea
4
Ripley.
screws, by the way. 4 screws. So
I'm
you know.
sorry.
She's Australian. I forgot. Yeah,
I
Rhea
forgot.
Ripley's up in Aussie.
Actually, I never knew.
Riley
I
is
didn't
Australian?
forget.
Get out of town. I didn't know.
Rhea
That.
Ripley. Yeah. The other one is Buddy Matthews. He's Australian. My son met him.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah,
It was when he was Buddy Murphy.
formerly
they did
Buddy Murphy. That
they did
before
the big Ultimate show in Melbourne where the Undertaker was there. My son got to go to that. And
before the days of the House of Black. Yes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Snuka? No.
Jimmy Snuka? I
No.
don't think so.
He's from like
Isn't Hulk Hogan Australian?
I thought Jimmy was from Hawaii. If I'm not
Yeah,
I'd
mistaken.
say so too.
Yeah, I thought he was Hawaiian.
Take care, Thanos.
Money
Oh
says
yeah, Rhea Ripley. She's Australian,
Yeah.
right?
that's a good one.
Yeah.
You're on the show. Look, you're on the show. You're on the show.
Hey,
You don't care.
what's going on,
Don't care.
What's going on, buddy? Good to see
He's
you.
cranky as. He wants me to get out of this
Did he
chair.
just get up? Did he just wake up?
He wants to see
No,
if the WCW ring funds.
He wants me to take him outside. That's how you hear that bashing on the door. He was like, giving the door, let me out.
You all right, bud?
Say hi. There you go, little
There,
boy.
little guy.
Aww. Raw.
Is that right? You want
He's
to take 5
looking
minutes?
at he's looking at Ken's toys, and he's
We'll be
deciding
here when you get back, Mike. If you want.
which one he wants.
We'll be here when you get back, Mike. If you want to just
Yeah.
give him 5 minutes, or something, or
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll bring something back to something
Yeah,
wrestling
we'll-
related. I'll be back with something wrestling related.
that
You'll
sounds
love it.
great. We'll
Why don't we all get something wrestling related and come back? How about that?
Excellent.
Okay.
I'll see
All right,
you
we'll
in
be
a
in a
little bit.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
Mike
isn't
will come back.
isn't Ken giving something away LJN related at midnight or something? Or...
Ken is always ready to give stuff away.
I know. Ken, by the way, everyone in the chat, Ken loves giving stuff away. Follow Toy Connections. You are guaranteed. The odds will be in your favor that you'll get something free from Ken. Maybe a Sergeant Slaughter. Maybe that GoBot in the back. I don't even know what that is, but one of those. So make sure.
Okay. Nolan says Snuka is Fijian. No, that makes sense. Yeah, of course.
Snuka is Fijian Australian.
Style Killer, but usual mini Mike. Yeah, the usual mini Mike just took away big.
You want something, Hatter?
Oh,
What do we have here?
You know what that would look good with? The WCW Nitro facade thing.
With the original Canadian mail-in.
Oh my God.
That fucking ring, but it's not.
Primate keeps asking me to flex, and I was just waiting for an opportunity. Like in the chat, he's like, "Go flex, go flex." I had something else to flex, but Hatter brought up the thing he wants me to give away. That you got to twist my arm to the point of, I don't know. It's
got to snap right off like it's
That's
like frozen.
Yeah, you got to rip my arm off to get that and take this with you.
He's gonna change his name to Flexin' with Ken. That's gonna be his.
They're yours.
I'm back.
Mike is
I'm back. All right. Oh, there's the door closed. Jesus. All righty. Wrestling related. First one comes from a friend of mine whose wife works for WWE Australia. So when they come here, she does all the, what do they call it? The PR stuff. So this come directly from her to this guy, and this guy gave it to me. It is an autograph photo of John Cena.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Dang. Holy crap.
So that's up on my wall.
But why are you holding up just a blank photo?
This is it, when I went to meet.
You can't see me.
This is DDP. He autographed the this here. My son got the autograph photo, but I just got a pamphlet for DDP Yoga. And is it coming in all right? Yeah. Bang, DDP. So I met him personally.
Nice.
And then the other one, my son went to a show and he got me this Dean Ambrose autograph, authentic from the official autograph. It was affordable. It was only 25 Aussie dollars for that. But back when he was just starting out in the Shield. So obviously now it's Mox now. It's not DA. Dean Ambrose. Yeah. That's all of them. I didn't bring any figures.
The early career stuff is actually the more valuable ones later because it's kind of obscure, right?
It's like a rookie card. It's like a rookie card, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bloody big rookie card. That one.
that is how it works. You keep that mint because when they start to rise in popularity, that's when. Do you know who this guy is? What the hell? Who's that?
This one's got 2006. So what's
Hatter? Do you know who this guy is? Hatter? Do you know who this guy is? You know who this guy is? Hatter? You know who this guy is? Never heard.
That guy is Australian for sure.
Doesn't he follow us on Twitter? He follows Ken. He follows me.
Oh my goodness.
He does. He does follow me on Twitter.
Follows me too.
I wasn't about to brag that out because everyone's always like, "You're always flexing, Ken." I'm like.
So Mike,
don't strain yourself flexing, buddy.
He did tag me on Twitter once and tagged Hulk Hogan in the same post. And I felt really, really famous after that.
Who did? Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah. I was like, what? I'm like, did you mistag me? No. I'm like, what?
I hope everyone in the chat sees what I'm seeing. You're just boasting.
Clint's hilarious. When flushed, what way does the toilet water swirl in Australia?
Didn't they figure that out in The Simpsons? And they had to get a machine to switch it around the other way? Yeah. For us, it's anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise because we're on the bottom of the globe. But the funny thing is, our toilets are different to yours because I feel like when I flush the toilet, it doesn't swirl. It more tumbles down and stops. We
have toilets like that too. Mine Mine's just a big pit. It goes whoosh. It goes straight down. It doesn't do the twirl.
He said "foosh."
It goes
He said
whoosh.
Foosh.
That's where he got his name
Secret
from.
messages here. We're all doing secret messages in the chat. I've been accused of having something on my shelf, and it doesn't exist. Nobody can prove that it's there. So far, I've not been able. No one's been able to prove that. So,
Why does it matter though?
what does what matter?
If it's on your shelf or not, like what's the
I'm like,
inside
no,
joke?
dude, people have been trying to tell me there's something on my shelf. Every time I turn around, I'm like, there ain't nothing there. What are you talking
Right
about?
behind you. It's right behind you.
Nobody can prove that yet.
Jay, you know what? You're pissing everybody off being so fucking cryptic. All right, just relax.
you know
All right,
what,
we
dude?
get it.
It's hilarious how many freaking times it's happened. People are literally messaging me every. It's like I see something. I'm like, you don't see anything. There's nothing there.
You got 5 more times to be vague and cryptic, and then that's it. You fucking run out of lives.
People are loving it, man. People are loving it. They're getting more pissed off. It's great. It's coming, guys. It's coming. We're working it up. We are working it out. I'm not sure.
You gonna refresh that total again?
I'm not sure it's gonna hit the finish line, guys. I'm
387. That's what it was last time.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm losing hope here, guys. I'm losing hope. I am losing hope. It went up. It went up to 3,890. It is going up. I think. You know what? I stand by my first swear-filled moment of this episode. I think if they had done the payment plan a week ago, not this week, the week prior, I swear to God, we would have been at 90% and not really talking this way. I think it would have been really a thing. But Mike, what are your thoughts? Was switching around the goals much the same way they did with the stupid Engine of Vengeance? Was that a good idea, or was that a bad idea?
Switching it, that probably helped them, but yeah, originally it was terrible. It was a bad idea. It's like they should have worked it out properly beforehand. They should have had it all set in cement and said, do 2 figures, 2 figures, 2 figures. I mean, they'd add another one, but yeah, just how hard would it? That last one, what's the Ultimate Warrior? He's not a chance, not a chance.
Impossible.
I know Kyle Peterson is like, that's his favorite, wrestler of all time, and he really wants that figure. He's not going to get it now. Not a chance.
Yeah, I think it's Michael Mercy's favorite wrestler of all time too. That or Macho Man. I always forget. So, but yeah, there's. I don't know. Everybody wants. You can never have too many Warriors in a collection, if you ask me. That's probably not the best version of him, but it helps flesh out the Warrior collection, right? Because he was like a superhero. You'd want more versions of him. So.
We can't all be Batman. I mean, seriously. Like, can we all just agree that they should just rename the Flash movie into Batman? Like, is anybody interested in seeing the Flash movie outside of watching Batman? Because I am not that interested in the Flash movie other than seeing Michael Keaton as Batman again. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I want to see Batman flashing people.
Oh,
That's going to be
new take.
That's my
DC Triple X.
That's my pitch. That's my pitch for a new Batman, new Flash movie.
No, Andrew, that's not true. The payment plan was not. Many toy tubers, multiple toy tubers have reported that it was not up, and it only literally came up earlier this week. That payment plan
Andrew,
was
come
not.
on, get it right. Jesus.
It was not. You can ask Hatter right here. He paid the full 4 bones, and he did not want to do that. Nope. It was not. It was not at the beginning. It was not that.
I'm getting very sad because the reality is kicking in. That this this entrance is not going to happen. Yep. I don't think it's happening.
We've all said ring because that's usually what you associate with it. But yeah, it's
I just haven't corrected you. Every time you say it, I just cringe a little bit. But I just don't correct you.
And just jump in there. Just jump in there. Take the freaking chair and just slam us over the head because
I'm playing the face, not the heel tonight.
You know you want. Oh, I've been the heel all night tonight.
You've been the heel all night.
Absolute heel. I'm so pissed off at Mattel. Mattel has done us all dirty twice this week. Just ridiculous. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. I just can't believe it. And you know what? It's they've rescued us with the turtles, but so far that's been the only bright shiny today. Because everything else has been
No, this sucks. This bums me out. I saw that thing at Comic-Con. It was so cool. And now we had a chance to get it, and they overpriced it.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing should have cost what, $250?
Yeah, well, the new gen ring was $250. Is this one worth more? Is it worth the same?
I mean,
it's hard to say, right?
it's hard to say. It's not a ring. It's obviously it's an entrance. It's got a lot of lights. It's got a lot of, but I don't know. 250 sounds.
Yeah, but you know what, Hatter? In hindsight, for you, like you get to save the 4 bones. I mean,
yeah, okay, no,
yes,
that's the only.
You still can't buy this with 4 bones, but you know, I mean, it's just, you know.
Hey, I think I'm coming to Canada. You don't have to tell me Ken's address here, but maybe slip it to me. I make a visit. I go up north. I stop at Toys R Us. Stop at Ken's house. Okay, and then I do my magic. All right.
And you come back with a toy haul on Hatter. It's just like, look what I got on my Toys R Us trip.
How funny would it be if Ken did videos in front of all those shelves are just empty? Just empty shelf. I even steal that ring light. I even take that too.
The ring light.
I take the whole thing.
Okay, so well, you know what? Since Magic Mike is in the house, Mike, predictions for the next HasLab project. What is it? Like a lot of people are saying something. What are you?
They're saying the Ghost, and it's like
everyone's saying the Ghost. Like everyone's saying the Ghost. I don't know. Like
I don't think it's like it's the wrong time for it. I know it's the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I think it's it should be something Jedi related. It should be like Ewok Village. It should be even the Battle Wagon.
Either that or it's going to be a Mando. It's going to be Mando related as usual. It's going to be one of those two.
Wait, what is the Ghost?
Rebels, right?
If you
it's a ship from the Rebels.
If you watch Star Wars Rebels,
okay. So you got to watch the cartoons.
Yeah, Ahsoka, the Ahsoka series is basically based off of that now. Like all of the Rebels characters are in.
Yeah, that's like what, like the main ship in that show?
Yeah. So when Ahsoka starts up, if they show the Ghost in that, then they'll drop this HasLab and it'll be like, that's the one from the show or the one from the cartoon. You can decide, and it can be both. Whatever.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Is that Rebels alone might not sell the Ghost. Like the hardcore fans will really want it. Right, unless it's a low number to back it and not too high of a price, but you're gonna need the Ahsoka show to sell it, right?
Yeah, to the average normie who has never watched a cartoon in their life. Yeah, like I've watched a bit of Rebels and I can't get into it. I don't watch cartoons in general. It's like I tried to watch bloody Ewoks on Disney Plus and I couldn't even get into it.
Yeah, Rebels has some really good moments though. Right.
You know what you should watch though, Mike. If you want to like at the very least, you should watch the last season of Clone Wars.
Clone Wars,
because or at the very least, watch the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, is it 3 or 4? I'm not sure, but either way, there's
watch the last 4 episodes.
Right, it ties in so well to Revenge.
And those are so well animated and absolutely ridiculous.
It's like another movie. It's
you'll understand how Bo-Katan lost everything. After watching that, you'll watch how she gained everything and then lost everything.
Like Bo-Katan or Ahsoka?
No, Bo-Katan. First of all, Bo-Katan gained everything, right?
In Rebels.
Yeah. In that episode, she regained Mandalore. Okay, I'll just put it out there. How she regained Mandalore, but then lost control of it at the same time. It happened in that same instance, and then you'll find out why Ahsoka is why everyone loves Ahsoka. Like freaking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch the last 4 episodes.
Do you guys understand that you sound like a bunch of fucking nerds? Okay, talking about Star Wars. You get that? We're trying to be cool here. We're trying to change. We're trying to change the image of us toy collectors. And
Are you not a Star Wars guy, Hatter?
He's like a Simpsons fan. He's Homer Simpson going nerds.
There's some pizza in the fridge. Hatter, go grab it. Put some anchovies.
Ninja Turtles is cool.
Put some ice cream on there. Ninja Turtle guy, put some ice cream on that
for the cool kids.
On that pizza, Ninja Turtle guy.
I'm just trolling.
We're gonna throw down here. Daryl Holmes says MOTU only MOTU. No, we're not talking about anything else.
Eric only wants to talk about MOTU.
Jeff Morris says, or just wing it and come into the Ahsoka show fresh like I am. You could do that. Like, but you really should watch the last 4 episodes. It makes a lot of sense.
Right.
It
You're
would bring
you're
that.
selling me on it.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
warming up to the idea.
an Ewok Village would sell pretty well.
Yeah,
hell
I'd
yeah.
love them to reimagine the original
hell
one. You know how it had
Yeah.
3 tree
Yeah,
stumps?
yeah.
I want to
Oh.
put the greenery on it, make it, like the Robin Hood version, but instead
Yeah.
of 3 stumps, make it 10 or at least 5, and just put like bridges and swings and
Yeah.
rampways. And
You
I
are
like
talking
that.
3 3/4 inch scale, right? You're not talking Black Series
Yeah.
scale, right?
Oh no, that
Okay.
Black Series is.
And then you know what? The Dungeons and Dragons kids could actually play around in there. I mean, like it's got multi purposes. And
Dude, speaking of Robin Hood, I would get a new Ewok Village, and I would make it into my Robin Hood
Yeah,
Thieves.
course.
I would create a new. I love that movie so much, and I had a used Robin Hood playset back in the day. I don't even remember where I got it, but it was like the official Robin Hood playset, and yeah, very underrated movie. But yeah, they reused the Ewok.
I loved
that, right?
I love Robin.
Apologies for the door slams, guys. I'm sorry.
Yes,
My daughters are coming in and out every time the door slams. It's like a gunshot going off in this house.
I love it.
Why am I changing color? See, the light is fading, and there's bright
They
light.
did reuse it in the late 80s, in the mid
It was
80s.
the reuse, right?
Yeah.
For
It's a
Robin Hood,
reuse.
Prince
Yeah.
of Thieves, yeah.
Same
that
molding
movie
for the trunks of the trees.
Freaking awesome.
But my HasLab that I really, really want is the cantina. I want the cantina, the bar, the alcoves, all of that. I want that as in 3 3/4.
They haven't made that for the
What do you mean,
Black
the original cantina from
Yeah, that's what I want. I want the cantina, the whole kit and caboodle.
okay.
I don't want a roof on it, no roof on it, like an open top, and have a bar and have the alcoves, and you can put the figures inside it. Fill out full of aliens and.
But that's New Hope though, right? Like they didn't go back there for Return of the Jedi, right? Because that's
No, I haven't done that. I'd like a playset. The place.
No.
I prefer a place that's more than vehicles. That's why I'd go with Cantina. I'd go with the Ewok Village. See ships.
Somebody send Jay a link to A New Hope. I think he's you've gotten so into the new Star Wars you forgot where you came from, man. You forgot the original.
No, I know, but
the
first thing we talked about was that to tie it into the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, right? If you talk about Jabba the Hutt's palace, right? Because the cantina from the New Hope is different from Jabba the Hutt's palace, right? There's two different.
Yeah. The palace is completely different.
Yeah.
The palace is coming out very soon.
Yeah.
Which was in this country, it had some marketing for EB Games. It said, this is a crowdfunded thing, and you've got to back this. And they said, it was supposed to be a HasLab. It was supposed to be a HasLab. The marketing in this country give it away that they've changed their mind at the last minute that it's not a HasLab.
Oh.
It's just going to be for sale. Yeah.
Dang,
I should have kept the image. I put it in one of my videos where the image shows that this is a crowdfunded thing.
Yeah, if it's in your video, we can clip it out. That's fine.
I'm surprised they haven't gone back to like Jabba the Hutt. The sales bars did so well. It's like, why haven't they done like, I don't know, the throne room or any of that shit?
Well, they have done the throne room. It's
coming.
It is coming.
Oh, it is coming. Okay.
Yeah,
it's like 700 Aussie dollars.
Yeah, it's going to cost.
This thing here, 400. This will be 800 Australian.
This is going to be nothing because this ain't happening.
3,900 back. It is going up slow as molasses, but it's not. It's going to be too little, too late. I think. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I think at the very most it'll breach the 80s in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've hit the 10-minute mark. I think right at the you know how these last minute bidders are, right? They'll swoop in and try to hit it, but it's not going to happen.
It's not the bids.
This is making me sad. We're never going to see what's in that photo.
It's not going to happen. All right, let's switch gears a little
bang, feel the bang. Come on.
Let's switch gears just a tiny little bit and talk about something a little bit different. Let's go ahead and poke the bear a little bit. Just a little bit. So Ramen Toy has gotten pretty far in their campaign here, guys. Actually, it's now down to 10 days left, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But they're kicking ass with this thing. Mike, I can't remember. Were you following The Engine of Vengeance at all?
No, because I don't know nothing about Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel's definitely not.
It's not in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, but Hatter, what do you think? Will they hit the 2,000? Because
What are they at now?
let's find out. Let's find out. So the Ramen Racer right now is counting up to 1362 with I think 10 days left to go. I think that's where we are.
At 10 days left to go, I think that there's a good chance they might hit 2,000.
I think there is. I think
after early bird is done, then you get the drop off. Okay, then it's going to be barren wasteland for a while because nobody's going to be like, oh, I could have gotten it for, like that's always what happens, right? Once the early bird finishes, nobody's interested because they know that a day ago they could have gotten it for cheaper. Then as you get close to the final cutoff, there'll be a boom where people are like, oh, you know what? I fucked up. I didn't get early bird, but I got to have the Ramen Racer, whatever. And I think a lot of people, this is going to be their best seller, I think. I think a lot of people are going to want this car. You're a Ghost Rider fan, Fast and the Furious, Blade, whatever you want to use this thing for. I'm not even a Ghost Rider guy. I pre-ordered it. I just want a really cool fucking Charger for something. I'm probably going to put like Foot Soldiers in it or the Punisher. I don't know. I don't care. And then I know this unlocks at 3,000. I hope it does for all the Ghost Rider fans. This looks pretty cool. Although Ramen Toys really poking the bear with this Ancient Scully. They are begging for I mean, I guess
Scully.
they can't get a cease and desist, right?
Oh, they
Because
can.
Did you say
They already got one.
They
Hang on a
did?
second.
Yeah.
Not for this, but for
Agent
the
Scully. Agent Scully.
But aren't
she
they in
is.
another country?
Yeah.
Aren't they?
No,
Scully.
they can't.
Oh, nice.
Paramount. Oh, there you go. Hey, Mike.
Scully.
You made it work, Mike. See, you're a Marvel fan.
Oh.
It was for the Paramount, the Tom Cruise figure.
Yeah, no, they can get a
Dude,
season.
as soon as like, not to be like I'm predicting everything, but as soon as Ramen Toy said we're in negotiations with Paramount to do the Maverick figure, I was like, it's over. Like that guy notoriously does not give his whatever
Likeness?
rights to anybody. I guess what I don't understand aren't they functioning in a foreign country? Can't they just say fuck you? We're gonna do it.
They could to a certain degree, but given enough leverage from and this is the thing about Hollywood too, right? They have a lot of money. Certain Transformers projects, Unicron, have been shut down, and that has happened. Like, basically, when Unicron was funding, one of the studios in China tried to do their own Unicron, and literally weeks before Unicron was actually put to market, that company disappeared off the face of the map. They resurfaced as another entity. And actually had to remove the head of Unicron. They got away with it, but they removed the head of Unicron and only showed weird transformations of this Unicron.
Yeah, this sounds familiar.
Yeah, just to get around the whole thing. So they did sell it, but they had to be more. You're right. They're poking the bear, and this is the thing, because this here is dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, the Ramen Racer is one thing because, like, I mean, let's face it, like Hasbro was also like when they made that car, weren't they kind of like also not paying Dodge? Like, they weren't.
The Engine of Vengeance does not look like a Dodge. It's got
but it so obviously is one.
Yes, but it's got enough differences in it that GM is not really gonna knock.
What I'm saying is like the Ramen Racer is one step. Okay, I get it, but the Scully, it's like now you're like
it's
challenging Hasbro.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's not just a car now that has a likeness; it's the character now.
It's the character. It's an IP.
Yeah, they are really poking the bear. Honestly, they're really, because this is actually a Dodge Charger. This is really, and that's actually why as we all know, they do have the General Lee edition as well.
Ooh.
And
Yep.
that one, a lot of people are gunning for this one too. People are really excited about this.
Well,
Does
this
the,
is going to be like your only chance, probably, to get like a
Ever.
1/12 scale.
Ever.
Generally, nobody. This car is so controversial now. Nobody's going to make this. So you know,
where do you buy the Confederate flag tempo?
Oh, they
you
have
can get it. You can get a decal.
somebody's already guaranteed that it's gonna. And if you look carefully, you can actually see.
Where it's supposed to go?
Look really
It is.
carefully.
It's shadow.
Look really carefully.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
You can see it. Really, really cheeky. Very, very cheeky.
The guy with the dark hair, my mum thought he was hot. My mum was like, he's a handsome fella. Yeah.
Oh no! Don't tell me. Oh no!
What? What happened?
What happened?
Oh, that's not good. The video was taken down. What the hell?
Huh.
That's not good. Hold on. What's going on there? The let's see if the this one should still be here. I think. Hold on.
Did you reload?
That's kind of weirding me out right now. Hold on. Let's just see, the original one is still here. But already something happened. I'm telling you, man. That was I think Ace had to take down the General Lee.
Huh.
Oh man. Somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Somebody's paying attention. I'm telling you, somebody's paying attention. But this, I mean, that's there. That is it. And the worst part about this is he's been on television, right? He's actually been on television. So that's the scariest part about that. Like,
Who are you talking about?
Ghost Rider. This
The Ghost Rider.
He's been on television.
You got 3 more minutes on that.
Do we have 3? Fuck. Do we have 3 or 4? Only? Is it only 3 more minutes?
I think so, right?
2. Oh my God, you're right. 2 minutes now. All right, we are at. I think it went backwards. No, it jumped.
Up 24.
We were at 9. We were at 3,900, and it went up. See, I'm telling you, it can. God damn it! This is. Man,
Did you know the story about Matt Cardona? He said that if it backs, he's going to give away 2.
Get out!
Really?
Yeah,
No
Matt
way.
Cardona.
Huh.
I'm serious.
Oh, he's got the money. I mean, come on.
Well, he's probably backed like half a dozen of them. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did, but dang.
But it has to back for him to give away 2.
I know. All right, predictions. Can you guys see this extending? Is that a possibility?
There's no precedent.
Well,
They haven't extended them in the past. Oh, I guess the last 2 funded.
Hasbro, there's a precedent. There's a precedent with Hasbro.
No, but also I just realized the last 2 funded, so they didn't need to extend. This will be the first one that needs an extension.
But that's not the point.
I think if they were smart, they would extend. I honestly think this character selection really fucked them.
I think that with 5 more days
and the price.
I think with 5 more days and a real push on this, because again, they only put the payment plan down Monday. So if I'm telling you, a week ago, this probably would have not been a problem. And they didn't tell anybody about they didn't tell anybody about the payment plan. Like I was so on the fence. I should have actually said something. I should have said something. Because I've been pushing this thing for a while now, and I should have said something about this in the payment plan.
All right.
Rating refresh. 930. I mean, it is climbing, but I don't think it's gonna make.
No, you know what? This is annoying me. Mattel really fucked this up. Like they got greedy. They should have cost $250, $300 at most. This character selection is blah. You know, like let's face it, Scott Steiner's cool, but the rest are just okay. I really think they fucked this up, and I'm annoyed because they'll never try this again. Like if they don't extend it, that's it. This is the closest you're gonna get to it, and it's just irritating me because
they'll try with a Raw stage maybe next time with the Titan.
Maybe Raw has a name, but like WCW means a lot to like.
But I agree with I agree with Hatter. If the good faith is gone now, right? And as I said, they got to get their heads out of their asses and actually offer the payment plan from the very beginning. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over, everybody. It is over. And where's the official announcement? It's gone. It's not. It's gone. It is gone. It is gone. It is not even.
That's a bummer.
It is not even up.
Is this Mattel's first failed campaign? Technically,
I do believe.
I think so. Yeah.
That is the truth. I do believe this is, in fact, the very first failed campaign. For, I mean, like, let's be honest. Hasbro's batting 0 for 3 right now. Right?
Yeah.
Hasbro's
All
batting.
right, I get my $440 back.
Yes, you do. Check your account right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Mattel,
anybody? I don't know if Mattel's watching, but you made a dumb fucking decision with this, like amateur shit that I think anybody could have seen. Like any fan, the fact that you thought you could get $400 for this, stupid mistake. Your character selection left so much to be desired. The fact that they had tiers or stretch goals that were, dude, you could they thought that they were going to hit 9,000 at some point. They were like, oh, stretch goal 9,000. It's like what is delusional? One of the most delusional campaigns I've seen. And everybody's annoyed that anybody who's in WCW, that's it. You're not going to get this. Yeah, maybe you get a Raw one. I saw that thing at Comic-Con. It was awesome. And now you're never going to get it. And it just pisses me off. Missed opportunity. And yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm legitimately annoyed at all this. So yeah, I could buy 2 Ramen Ray. Yeah, the world is my oyster. Okay, I can buy. Ken, how much is that Sergeant Slaughter? I can get.
He's got some money spent now.
I got to spend this money somehow.
Ken's out. Ken is out. Ken is.
I like how Ken just disappeared, like ninja vanished at the very moment. So yeah, no, I'm bummed out. I'm legitimately, I'm being funny, but I'm legitimately bummed out at this because I was very excited for this.
They might come back with a Nitro ring that has changeable skirts for Thunder.
Thunder.
I want the thing I saw.
Yeah.
Changeable stage that has the Thunder. The logo on it instead of Nitro, and make it the same price.
Yeah.
The word, so one of the biggest problems here's the thing about that though. One of the biggest problems with rebooting this or extending it is if the system is set up that they return all your money now. If they were smart, they would have done something because if you already put the money in and the system has to reset at this time, then they're screwed. If they can somehow hold on to the money and then basically extend it by tomorrow, then we're okay. But for now, yeah, this campaign's over. Like there's
how many units did it end at? What was it, like 3,000?
It was 3,930 or something.
935, I think. We can rewind the video later, but I think it's 3,000.
That means, according to this calculator, if it's 400 times 3,935, they have an account right now with $1,575,000 that they now have to give back. I was like, aren't you profiting still with that? Like, can't you, is there any chance? Probably not, but is there any chance they just go, you know what? Everybody that got in, I know we're at 78%, but everybody that got in, we're just going to produce at this marker. At
that point, you may as well just do the extension.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess at that point, just do.
No, that'll be the thing. But you know what? Let's go back to Hatter's original comment. This is the equivalent of the HasLab Rancor, where they were so sure of themselves that they would sell 1 million of these things. I mean, think about Luke Skywalker was unobtainable. It was impossible to get Luke Skywalker, and he came out anyway. You know what I mean? Like he came out this year. Like it's so ridiculous how they did that, right? I don't
remember they had a cardboard backdrop. They changed their tiers too.
No, it was the fucking bones. The
bag of bones. The bag of bones.
Kill that project. Just a slap in the face. At least this one had decent tiers. And you know what? I apologize, Mike, because I've been a potty mouth all night and turned heel since the beginning of this episode. So basically,
I'm so entertained. It's ridiculous. I was quieter than usual this episode because I'm just so entertained by the
fucking ridiculous.
You got the heel here, you got the tweeter here, you got the boring ass face here, you got the special guest ref over there. Like we're
surprise guest.
yeah, you know. right?
Monkey Jeebus says Sting would have sold it.
Sting was such a no-brainer. It's like
They can't do it though, right? It's
Why?
He's AEW.
well, it's not. It's yeah, the AEW thing's the big part, but like you're also.
But they have the right. They have the rights.
Hold on, Hatter. Assume they have the rights, which I'm not sure they do anymore, right? But you would be advertising the competition star on your primary project, right? Like it's one thing to slip him into a wave of 6 figures, of 6 characters. It's another to make him front and center of your marquee project. That's
Maybe,
my
maybe.
that's where I come at it, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Sting needs to be here. I don't know whether he still has a Legends contract with WWE, but would they want to inadvertently advertise?
All right. Warriors Toys says that the problem is not the price. It's getting enough buyers. I make and sell customs, and I promise if I made the exact Nitro stage, I would be able to sell it for at least 500 with 0 figures. Holy
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to sell it to almost 4,000 people.
Yeah, it'd be a one-off commission at
Yeah,
that.
you'd sell it to a handful, or maybe not a handful, but like a much smaller pool.
Yeah.
This figure selection was foobar from the beginning. I remember
That
looking
I
at it
agree.
like, it's okay. Another Hulk Hogan, give me a fucking break, dude.
Did you want more deeper cuts? Did you want like Disco Inferno and
Yeah, I did. I would.
People said Glacier.
Glacier? Gee.
With the lights.
Dude, this really is a bummer, man. It is really annoying.
It is. But you know what? This is one of those things. Like it costs money to make that thing, so this is gonna sting. This is gonna sting a lot. Trust me, guys. This is gonna sting a lot in Mattel's.
Oh, no pun intended. Sting a lot.
Yeah.
The one that would have saved their project.
This is gonna sting a lot. Like which ironically, Sting could have probably saved the project, but this is definitely going to be one of those things where they're going to have to rethink their strategy. And for fuck's sakes, Mattel, offer the fucking payment plan from the very beginning. Thank God you're wearing earmuffs, Mike. I wouldn't want.
Yeah, no.
But honestly, guys, this is you heard it. You heard it here tonight. The panel has spoken. This was a disaster from the very beginning. This was an absolute. I don't know, Ken. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Was this a disaster from the beginning, or is there a bright light at the end of this tunnel? Like what are you?
To me, I don't think there's a bright light at all. It was a disaster or at least not giving themselves a great chance from the beginning without doing the payment plan. Right, character selection could have been just a little bit better. Right, it looked really good in the opening commercial, the opening trailer. It looked really good, and then people saw the price, took a step back, and said, "Wait, do I really want to back this?" And some people, to their credit, did. They wanted to see this realized. They wanted to get this on their shelves, on their displays. Wasn't meant to be.
We almost got to 80%. That's a lot of people. Okay, that is a lot. 3,935 people is not small. That is a lot of people. We got.
I know.
We got it. We were almost there. I mean, like, it doesn't need to spin. You know what I mean? They did it right? They didn't have to, like, for crying out loud. It didn't need to spin. Freaking idiots! We're gonna make something, make it do what it's supposed to do, right? Like that's damn lightsaber. Anyway, the reality is that there are people out there who wanted to pay $400 for this thing. I mean, seriously, there are people out there who will do it, right? It's just
me.
And kudos to you for being dedicated enough, right?
Yeah, I put my money down. I watched the shit out of WCW. I so many nights when I was a kid, I played the Nintendo 64 WCW game. I remember coming out of the entrance and all that. I had a lot of nostalgia for this, and I just don't think they're going to do it again. I don't see it happening, and that's it.
Yeah, they'll move on to something else.
Yeah, that just goes away forever, and so it annoys me. It's like, dude, you could have made this. You could have sold this to 4,000 people.
You might want to take up the custom person in the chat.
No, I'm not. I want it, but I don't know. There's a limit because customs now you're talking about I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
fucking.
it's too fresh to think about it right now. I threw that on you.
It is.
I'm just annoyed at how much of a layup this could have been had you just chosen the right thing, done the right thing. It's like every decision. Yeah, Goldberg would have sold it. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of Goldberg figures, but the mass produced one was the older Goldberg.
yeah, it was the
Not
older Goldberg.
The older, because the most recent younger Goldberg was in the 2-pack with Brett, so you weren't buying him by himself, right? Not that I wouldn't want another Brett, but that's just me, right? So.
Well, this is no matter what, guys. Though we had fun tonight.
Do they send out an email normally when these things fail? Like, hey, we're sorry, this failed. Like,
check your email right now. They might have already sent it. They might
check my email.
They might have already sent it. But
no,
yeah, guys. It's that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Gilberg, Mothman, Gilberg.
Exactly. Life
might have worked. Might have sold it. I mean, Doink worked on the new generation.
Oh God.
Was the old school Jericho, and he had, or was it Ralphus? Ralphus, his personal security guard.
So that was during the post Lionheart days, right? When he was,
yeah.
When he was doing the Man of 1,004 Holds gimmick at the time. Yeah.
My favorite Jericho. I was just thinking, they just must have thought that this is going to back easily, and we'll spread these out, these characters, and 9,000 this and 11,000 that. That's incredibly stupid.
Like the way the economy is right now, and everyone's like pinching their pennies. Like I don't. Sometimes I don't understand how these companies think that they can actually do.
I just think this was a very arrogant campaign. I just think that they were delusional. Like to think that they were going to get like 9,000 backers for a WCW. Yeah, it's like you guys said. Like, how many kids know anything about WCW? This is like a niche thing anyway.
Good Lord, I've lit up like a glow bug. All right,
hold on, I'll be right back.
You look like a
What are those? So bright.
You look like a Harkonnen.
Oh God.
The Dune trailer dropped earlier this week, and I'm really excited. I love Dune.
It's so bright. Yeah. I have to go because we're going to start serving up dinner. So
all right,
thank you for having me on, guys.
Mike, always welcome. Before you go, Mike, guys, definitely check out my Usual Mike Television. Mike, tell people how they can find you.
They can find me at Usual Mike Television on YouTube, on Instagram with Usual Mike TV, and on Twitter at Usual Mike 30, because I've had that longer than all of them. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, Mike. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Hada, when you come back, and thank you, Ken. I'll see you later. Bye.
See you soon. Take care.
Always great to have Usual Mike on the
absolutely
on the stream.
Absolutely.
It was
a fun night.
Disappointing night tonight, Ken. Disappointing. I had high hopes. We went from 46% on Friday, and I argue 46% on Sunday, to jumping because I checked, to jumping to 49% on Monday, and then today we went all the way to 74%, and then through the next few hours that we were here, we went all the way to 79%. So I mean, like there are people who wanted this thing. There are people.
You know the feeling. It's, I don't know what sport you follow, but it's like you get together with your buddies for a playoff game, and the team you're cheering for loses. They're eliminated tonight. That's the end of the playoffs. That's the feeling I have right now.
I'm in the middle of that right now. I'm in the middle of the freaking Leafs, man.
Okay, so you are a Leafs fan. Okay,
I'm not a Leafs fan. I'm a bandwagon jumper like everybody else. The fucking Leafs. Okay, they are choking in the second round. They finally got off the freak. 19 years they haven't made it into the second round. They're finally in the second round, and they're 2 games back, and they're now they're in enemy territory where they won't sell any freaking tickets to Canadians. What the heck is going on with Florida? I don't understand, you guys. Like, seriously. Floridians, what the hell are you doing?
Whoa. Are you talking shit about Florida? What's happening here?
Because that's who the Leafs are playing in the second round of the Stanley
my
Cup playoffs
God.
right now. That's who. That's why.
Oh, I see.
So
Like seriously, no, but they won't sell tickets to Canadians. What the hell is with that?
Well, I mean, I gotta side with them a little bit.
Boo.
Did we lose a man? What?
He had to go. The kids were getting ready for dinner.
man down.
Yeah,
They're getting ready for
They were
dinner.
pulling his arm off already. We saw that.
Yeah.
You know, Hatter, you're gonna have that in like 6 months, in like 6 to 8 months.
Is that? No, it's still a little early. No?
I'm just kidding. It's gonna be about
Whoa. Come on, man.
I'm glad one of your ordeals is over because like I the other day you said that Chicago,
That was brutal.
Yeah.
That body cast was brutal, man. But yeah.
But you know what? It's for the best.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that last time we talked.
It's for the
Yes.
best.
It was. It's like imagine carrying a tripod everywhere. It's just like with legs that just move. It was just yeah. I know.
My ring light's on a tripod, but
Yeah, well, imagine just like imagine your tripod is crying in the middle of the night, and you just gotta carry it for 30 minutes. So
No, Tim, no. There was an article in the in one of the local news. I think at CBC, CBS, whatever the heck it was, and yeah, they apparently it was actually stated on the website of the Florida Panthers they will not sell tickets to anyone who has a credit card that does not show a United States address. That is fucked up. Okay, that is freaking ridiculous. Now,
that's for real.
That's for real. Now, let me ask you something, everybody. Who watches hockey in Florida? Let's be perfectly honest. Who watches freaking hockey in Florida? Probably nobody. Okay, so
I was there at Disney World a long time ago. Yeah, they didn't know anything about hockey.
Have fun. And you know what? You know who watches hockey in Florida? Every freaking snowbird that's ever been down there. They're the ones who are watching hockey in Florida. Okay, all the Canadians who have vacation.
Why do they care? Why do they restrict it? I don't get it.
The only thing we can think of is that they want only locals to cheer for their team. So we're like pissed off right now. Right?
Really?
Yeah, it's dude. You know, I'm gonna let me really quickly because I don't want to waste anybody's time. But just since we're here, let me just bring the article up.
Yeah, stop wasting
Florida Panthers not selling.
Dun 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 dun. Wolf Pack is back. I want you to get a copyright strike from me singing it. That's my dream.
And they flag that section.
Yeah, I want them to flag me.
They don't flag the other one that you play off of the phone.
Yeah, that one they leave alone.
This one. And then Jade would be like, I'm gonna appeal that. He appeals it, then just flag the other section.
I want you to appeal it. I want to see. I want to see them see.
Okay,
the
so
where you feel it.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Canadian residents barred 24 hours from buying tickets from Leaf games in Florida, Panthers say. That 24 hours is enough to sell out the game. So that's
bad. That's bad business though.
That's fucked up. Are
these games doing that well attendance wise that they could be like, no, we
I don't think Florida sells out.
That's what I'm saying. Like who? I grew up in Florida. I don't remember anybody caring.
Nobody cares about hockey in Florida.
About hockey. So like, wouldn't they want to just get all that they can get? I don't know.
Toronto Maple Leafs fans planning to attend the games on our upcoming second round playoffs for Florida find themselves with limited ticket options. The Panthers have restricted early sales for games 3 to 4 to American residents only.
So it applies to early sales.
It's a 24-hour sale, but we've been in lines where tickets have been taken out of our freaking shopping carts for fuck's sakes. The scalpers alone are going to freaking take them all.
Yeah. Will they? Do people
Flipper Frank is down there right now. Come on.
I have a theory about Flipper Frank. I have a feeling he's not down there right now because he's somewhere else.
U.S. residents will be given the ticket access for 24 hours starting Monday morning. That's more than enough to sell out a game. Again, if anybody's actually going to buy them, but we shall see. I mean, it's freaking like that whole. That's not a good look. I think at the end of the day, that's not a good look. That is just not ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And you know what? This doesn't help. Anyone can purchase tickets on the secondary market today, says Aiden. Says Adeline Bidenbach, the Panthers vice president. That is a terrible thing for a vice president of communications to say. How dare you say that? That you're basically saying you can get them off a scalper.
Yeah, go to Flipper Frank.
Isn't that what? Am I reading that wrong? Does that not say go to a scalper? Is that not what? Hatter, does that actually not say go to a scalper?
It says what it says. I'll say this on behalf of, again, I was raised as somebody raised in Florida. Florida is full of pretty fucking stupid people. So I'm and also run by a pretty dumb person. So I'm not surprised at this. I also don't know, dude, growing up there, I don't know anybody that was into hockey. So I'm shocked that they're not giving these tickets away. I'm surprised that they have restrictions on who fucking gets what. Doesn't make any sense.
Dave Sinelli agrees with you. Apparently we have to excuse Florida because the governor's a moron. Brian Hunter, Neil Hunter Hyde. Brian, our governor. Do you live in Florida? It's as nuts inside Florida as it seems to those of us who are looking from the outside. I don't know, Neil. I don't mean to offend you.
Florida's pretty nuts. It's pretty fucking, and
Neil,
there's a lot of fucking idiots in Florida.
Neil,
enough time there.
Yeah, Neil, you live in Florida. You're probably not an idiot. You're probably one of the great, one of the great guys. But honestly, this is terrible. Like, that's terrible marketing. I mean, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Is this an American?
We got an Area 305er here. That's my area code. I ran 305. You guys don't even know. You guys are staring at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm 305. I'm going to tattoo that shit right here.
Wear it to your next video.
There's one. Area 305 here. Totally agree with Hatter.
That's exactly what Hatter was just saying. Yeah.
The biggest idiots live in Mar-a-Lago. Jesus Christ, guys. Easy. Oh my God. I'm just saying that it's a bad move for a vice president of communications to say that. That's just absolutely terrible. Like, you're not winning any favors here. Like, that's just stupid. Anyway, like that I've never seen anybody say go to a scalper. That is literally saying go to a scalper. Holy crap. I've never heard of anybody saying that.
He just declared war on Canada.
Especially against the Leafs.
Yeah.
Fans are the most diehard.
Yeah.
I live in Vancouver. I like to think I'm a diehard Canucks fan, but the Leafs base has stayed loyal despite not getting past the first round in 20 years.
The Leafs tickets are the most
or 19, whatever.
Heard.
Leafs tickets are the most expensive in the league. You cannot afford Leafs. We, as residents here in Toronto, cannot afford Leafs tickets. That's how stupid it is. Anyway, what a night! So many disappointment things, and we ended it off on the lowest note possible. Anyway, let's what can we take away from tonight, guys? Like, what is there to take away from this evening? Is there anything we can take away from this, or is it just holy crap? What happened?
Hatter's $400 richer. That's what we take away from it.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right,
hey everyone, I'm $445 richer. Yeah.
Hatter's getting himself a general ramen racer. He's getting himself.
I'm not connected enough to the General Lee. I missed the cutoff of like age gap.
Wait, what year were you born?
83.
Okay, so you're just barely younger than me.
Hatter, you are a young puppy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh,
I was 82, so
82.
just made it.
So
yeah.
I really am the oldest man in the room. Eh? That's crazy. that is. I am proud.
You're born what? 1967?
You're close. you are close.
Oh, am I close? I didn't think I was. Okay.
You are.
But
No,
in our age
closer.
range, we saw. I think it was
You're
more
closer
about
than
like
anything.
Dukes of Hazzard reruns than anything. So but I don't have enough connection. I don't have enough connection. The late 80s and 90s were the things I have memories of. I don't. Really
that's just it, right? Like for 82, like as big a Transformers fan as I am, I mostly remember the third season because I was 4 years old by that point in time. So like people like, oh, you're just a diehard Transformers fan. What was it like growing up? I'm like, I only remember the third season.
Yeah, no, I'm
Right?
kind of the same. I'm in the same boat. I like Star Wars. Like I never saw Star Wars until it was on tape.
Yeah,
I
special editions in 1997.
yeah, like
That's how I got
special
into Star
edition
Wars,
shit.
right?
And I was born in like the Middle East, so I didn't even come to America till like the late 80s. So the first theater experience that I remember is like Batman 89. So that's like already 89 or 90,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah, well,
And-
I came to Canada in '86 myself, right? And that coincided with the third season of the Transformers, right?
Yeah.
That's why I got into G.I. Joe even after that. But Ghostbusters was hot around that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no.
He-Man was just fizzling out, but I got big into He-Man and overseas in '85.
But like hand me down He-Man shit, and like He-Man was popular abroad. And so I think
so you're like me, you caught the Turtles, the height of the Turtles craze.
Yeah.
I caught that. Sad I don't have more Turtles in my collection, but yeah.
Height of the Turtles craze and like height of like video game craze. So like
the early video games, the late '80s all throughout the '90s wrestling up to 2001 when the Attitude Era ended and the Monday Night Wars ended. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's take something away from tonight. Ken, you have an upcoming video about one of the greatest movies. Oh, sorry, your video about one of the greatest movies of all time is amazing. Let's talk a little bit about one release that happened earlier in the week, which is blowing my mind. But I do want to point out a few ridiculous ideas about it, and I'm curious about Hatter. Hatter, are you into Transformers at all, or is it that totally out of your?
Yeah, I am. I mean, more like Generation 1, but
yeah. Okay, so perfect. So earlier this week, one of the greatest, one of the greatest icons of the Transformers lore was finally released, and now the Ark has somebody to fight. But I am kind of scratching my head about this one a little bit. So guys. The Nemesis actually was released.
Yep.
This is something which is freaking me out because I can't believe they actually did this thing right. Like this thing's ridiculous. Like, oh my god. I do have some gripes a little bit, but I will say that the ship itself, I mean, holy crap. I mean, look like, that is the Nemesis. That is what they took off.
Cool.
100%. Right out of the first season.
Yeah, that is what they took off in like, look, oh my god.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are not fans of the robot mode, and I think that's where most of the gripes are.
And you know what? That's what we were going to get into. But I mean, look at that. Is just, oh my god.
Yes.
Like you cannot look at the, oh my god, that's just crazy. That is just.
I think the ship mode is where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is where it's 100%. This is where it's at. Like this is if anybody has a ship fetish, this is the one. Like this is oh my god, look at that from every angle. This is the Nemesis, man. Like this is exactly the way I was like, oh my god. Even the tail end of it, it even sits on the floor. That's crazy. They thought that far ahead that it should sit on the floor. That's absolutely nuts. And
you got to display it on a shelf, right? Like a lot of people are going to put it above their bookcases, most likely.
Yeah, like I was actually worried, but see, here's the thing though. Like I was going to put it vertical, just like the Ark, right? Because the Ark, when they took off from Cybertron, they were both vertical. So I was going to do it that way, but I love the fact that you can do that too. Like this is just nuts. But what really kills me is the colors are right, because the prototypes that we saw on the preview, it was ridiculous. This is the way that I was gonna do. Like, oh my god, this is insane. Like as a ship,
like
this thing is absolutely.
Takeoff.
As a ship, this is absolutely perfect. Like holy mother! Like
how long is this thing?
That is crazy. That is a good question. How long is this thing? Let's find out how long is this. This is, where are the details? 23.5 inches tall.
23 tall. Okay.
That is
wow.
That is crazy. That's the same size as is that right? Or is that when it's transformed? I think that's when it's transformed.
That's tall. So that's the height.
Yeah.
So that's got to be the the vertical height of it.
Yeah, I think that's when it's transformed.
G1 Fort Max was about 22.5 inches or so. So it's a little taller than that.
These Titans are just getting stupidly ridiculous. But you know what?
That seems bigger than the Arc.
I think it is. Here's my problem.
Oh, that's not good.
What are we looking at here? I mean,
what the hell am I looking at?
That's not good.
This is a stick figure. Do you remember those animated shorts called the Stick Fighters? I think that's where they got their inspiration for this thing. This is a mistake. the last Autobot will crush this thing. Okay, he will get snapped in half by the last Autobot. See, I want to hear your thoughts. Yeah, guys, Hatter, you go first because I'm pretty sure I know what Ken is going to say. What are your thoughts about this? And you know what, I'm going to bring up the Arc to show you guys what that thing looks like. Because if you haven't seen the Arc, Hatter, I think you will agree that it'll take this thing apart. What are your thoughts about this? Just initially, just by seeing it.
That it's not good. It's I don't know what is up with his like gorilla arms and his this is some things don't need to be transformed. You know what I mean? Like some things can just be a ship. You know, it's you don't have to do everything. And this guy is there you go. Look how sexy he is.
Yeah,
as a ship, nice and ship-like, and then he just turns into a goofy ass. I like that his guns. With the weirdest.
Not to burst your bubble, it's a she.
Oh, it's a she. Okay.
It's a she.
Well, she's not great. So I think that.
All right.
I think 95% of the people that buy this will be keeping it in.
So just as a parallel, that is the Arc.
Now look how cool the fucking Arc is. Look at that. The Arc is nice and sexy, nice and sleek.
Look at like this.
It looks like he can actually fight.
He's gonna snap that twig in half. I mean, look at this. Like seriously, he's a bruiser. That thing is a freaking bruiser, and he's got the face of the War Machine from Judge Dredd.
Oh yeah, he does have that face. Yeah. Although I would also keep this guy in Arc form just because the Arc is so iconic. But
here's the other thing. He comes with Teletran 1. Okay, like he actually comes with Teletran 1. This doesn't come with anything else. I noticed that. Ken, did you notice that?
I did notice that.
Nothing else.
Obviously, the gaudy nature of.
Okay, he comes with a small selection of Decepticon.
Looks like drones or something. I don't know.
No, that's Starscream right there.
Oh, the Tetrajets.
Yeah, and then the other three I think are. I think that's, but these are Earth forms. But yeah, I think that's what they come with. But I mean, come on, seriously. If you put this guy versus this guy, I mean, like, who's gonna come out on top of it?
It's night and day. Not even close.
I mean, I kind of, what is it called? I ship these two together.
You're talking a different language now for people who don't know what that means.
I want them romantically involved.
That's exactly what they're. Why do you think one's a male and one's a female?
That's what I'm saying.
They were destined to be.
Why do they need to fight? Fighting is overrated.
They'll just fly off and leave the Autobots and Decepticons on Earth.
Yeah. They're gonna
fly off together.
They're gonna.
They got to be being a Transformer sucks. Like you gotta just house all these fucking ungrateful Transformers and take them everywhere they want to go. Like
they just want to use you to fly.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, let's get inside you, Nemesis. You know, that's a little weird, right? And then take us to where we need to go. I would protest and just be like, you guys are on your own. Also, every Transformer can fly. Why do they need to get into a ship? Just fucking fly where you need.
Every Decepticon can fly.
Or every Decepticon can fly.
But not in space though. Like not very far.
Autobots can fly, but not very fast.
I was gonna say, you kind of see them levitate a bit and then do something. Unless
can
you're
can they just jump distances like the Hulk?
That's basically what the Autobots do. Anyway.
So you know how Hulk just jumps across the ocean? Let's just do that.
Anyways, these suckers are not cheap. Action figure photography captures photography says $300 and they look too skinny. $300 for Canadians. Yes, Tom. $300 for Canadians. But on Entertainment Earth right now, it's $199.99. So
This is going to go on sale for sure. By the way.
I got this. Okay, so this guy went on for at the time. This guy went on.
He was on BBTS.
He was on BBTS for $150. At the time it was $160 or something like that. And I was able to get him on Amazon for Canadian too. I was able to get him for $120. So I mean, it does drop. So yeah, definitely wait for the sales. It's
for sure.
Tim Haynes, yes, it's a she. Yes, it is. It is a she. It is a she, my friend. So yeah,
she's a lady.
She's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady. And you know what? Unicron's Left Nut agrees with you, Hatter. Wait until it's 50% off. Absolutely. Jarhead, the wife says it's too big. Really?
My wife never says that.
Your wife is generous, man. She's very generous. Chris Allen looks fantastic in that ship mode. That's what she said. Yeah, Ace says that definitely keep it on the ship. Voyager class Dinobot. Yes. Those Dinobots are awesome, by the way. They are freaking awesome.
And I mean, I'll buy Dinobots all day long.
100%. Yeah. Where's Kyla when you need her? Exactly. Where is she for sure? I think though it will hit clearance guaranteed. You know what? I think diehard fans are definitely going to chomp at the bit first chance because again, it's just a beautiful looking Nemesis. But in terms of its long standing, like anybody else who wants to buy this, yeah, I think it's going to be. It's not a peg warmer, but it's gonna get clearanced out. Like if you wait long enough and you Dason, it's a she. Don't tell Shat. yeah, it's a she, brother. It's a she. You know what goes, guys? I think that was a pretty good positive note to end on. I think that A says, do you guys think HasLab Unicron will be released again now that he is in the next movie? I don't think the HasLab will be released. I do think there's a possibility they might do a retooling on the Unicron, the different colors and things like that. But I think that they'll probably do a direct sale. I think that's possibly in the cards. It's not going to be a HasLab. It's not going to be a HasLab. It's going to be like a what are they called? The Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I think that's probably they'll
probably use the old tooling from like years ago. The Armada Unicron that they turned into the 25th anniversary Unicron. They might re-release that one. That's the one I got.
Isn't that Unicron going for like wild money on the aftermarket?
The 25th anniversary
this guy too. I think they're both going for stupid money.
I think yours. Which one's yours? Oh no, that's the HasLab.
No, that's HasLab. That's the HasLab.
Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
No, that is the HasLab.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Come on, that's the HasLab.
Oh gosh, yeah, it is.
That's look at
it next to Devastator. Yeah,
that's Devastator.
Yeah, it's getting late. I shouldn't complain.
It is getting late, and you know what? We're all so disappointed. And I tried to end it off on a positive note, which I think I did. I think
you did. Thank you for that.
I think we ended on a positive note. But there are some positives to come out of this. Hatter is able to, not get killed, and he can surprise Mrs. Hatter with $400 extra. She's probably going to use it for something else, or it's going to go to another ramen racer. You never know which Flip or Frank will flip later.
No, I think I'm done with ramen racers. I think I'm good. That money gets saved a little bit, and then turtle layers are coming out.
Yep.
So maybe I'll probably spend it.
Yeah, the layers look good. The layers look good. Have they announced it yet?
No, but they're gonna come this year.
Yeah.
They'll be here. They'll be here this year. So I'm planning something where I'm gonna stack them. I want to get at least 3 of them. So that'll go to that. But I am bummed out about sometimes you can be bummed out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just a bummer, and
you'll get past it eventually.
And you get past it, okay? But yeah, I don't like the way they handled this.
No,
and I think if they just pivoted, I'm not even talking full pivot, but just gave a little and didn't get so greedy and just a little to the left, I think this could have done it, and it sucks. You know, it sucks for like, you know, imagine like you're one of the people, the artists that make that, and you're, you know, yeah, you can borrow 400. Hit me up afterwards. You know, you spend all that time, you're excited, you know, you work on a project, and it's just like, but then the corporate, you know, here's the artist that makes the cool thing, and here's the corporate motherfucker who's like, I want this much money for that full thing, and they fuck over the artist, and they fuck over us, and so that's a bummer. And you know, these all of these HasLabs and Mattel Labs and creations, they can't keep failing. That's the thing. Like, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing that like Rancor failed, Reva lightsaber failed, Ghost Rider engine. I mean, I guess it's the way you look at it, it's a good thing because people are talking with their wallets and they're like, you know, no, I don't want to pay for this. That's a great thing.
Yes, the price.
But it's not great because you don't get shot number 2 at it. It's not something where the course correction is in your favor, and then they go, okay, here's the WCW thing again, and this time it's 250.
Okay, I see what you're saying, right?
You're saying, like it's a good thing in that it sends a message, but we will never get the thing. Like they're not going to make that again. So
you know, the message is the price wasn't worth it, so fans spoke. They voted with their wallets.
Yes.
To summarize, but then how do you fill that potential gap in your collection?
Exactly.
Who's gonna make one?
Exactly.
Right.
So like,
you
it's
know,
like an everybody loses thing. It's
right.
like they lose and then we lose, and then but we could have not lost if they just
mishandle it, right?
Like,
let's say they got a little greedy and they put it at 325 to 350. If that gets it across the finish line, I mean, they couldn't have known a number of weeks ago. They couldn't have known. Now everything we say now is hindsight, right?
Right, exactly. But yeah, you're right. But from the beginning, 400 was a shocking price.
That was a shocking price.
Yeah, when I saw it, I saw how much was involved, and I saw the figures, and I was like, "This is going to be a little more than the new generation ring," but I didn't know by how much.
But I still stand by my initial statement from tonight. If they had fucking gotten their act together and gotten those payment plans out, it would have been less of a blow to everybody.
Payment plan is big. Payment plan is a big one. I think the lesson should be moving forward.
Yeah,
payment plan every time. Like, why not?
They should
but
see.
Yeah, that's a
they
good
were
point.
Literally dead in the water at 46%. Didn't move for 3 weeks. Then they put in the payment plan. It jumped from 46 to 70.
It had a big jump, right? It went from like 40 something,
46 to 78. Come on, like in 5 days.
Come through with that earlier. You're laughing
again. You had 5
We're
more.
Talking
games.
About a funded project, right?
It would have been a funded project, like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like seriously. But again, leaving all the early adopters, the early backers, like myself, like Hatter, right, out to dry because we ended up paying the full price, right? And you know, what can you do, right?
No, it's definitely a bummer. I hope they take that as a lesson. My fear is that it's like corporations, they just kind of like they raise the ground and then they move on. That's it. They don't look back. So that's gonna suck. That sucks. I had plans, but you know, it is what it is. So now we move on to the next thing, right?
We do. And on that note, guys, I want to thank my special guests tonight. They have been absolutely incredible. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's been a little bit disappointing, but then again, we saved some money, and you know what? It just means that there are more toys to buy because then TMNT and Master Universe, they're coming. They are. I'm very, very excited. But thank you guys again. Toy Connections, Matt Hatter. Guys, tell us how they can reach you. Ken, how can people reach you? And what is your next video that you're working on, my friend?
Okie doke. So the one that just came out today is a history of the Transformers 1986 movie that just aired. It's about 17 minutes long. Getting some good feedback on it right now. Traction's just starting to get there, so we'll see where that goes. Next week, I'll most likely release a Terrordrome, like a vintage G.I. Joe Terrordrome 1986 review. So there's going to be that. I'll do a 3,000 subscriber like shout out Q&A this coming Monday. It'll be a kind of a weird hour, but I happen to have the day off. Other than that, people were asking in the chat if I had anything to flex. Yeah, the Sergeant Slaughter was just kind of, I didn't know Hatter was going to show up. Otherwise, I would have prepped the Sergeant Slaughter earlier. But I did get this Astro Train, G1 box Astro Train. Look at that. The original Toys R Us sticker is still on it. What did it go for back in the day? $9.97.
That was on clearance. Don't say that.
Yeah, you clearance.
Yeah, probably clearance back then, right? The box obviously and the figure are original. The inside insert, the bubble, is a repro, right? But the box is original, and the figure is original. Did I get instructions with it? I don't think I got instructions with it. I should have known before I bought this, but that's kind of my my pickup for the week. I'll show it on my Monday stream as well, just for my own earlier in the day audience. I got recognized at a toy show, and they said, "Oh, hey, you're Ken from the Mega J Retro channel."
Get the fuck out of here!
No, it happened once. Somebody said, "Yeah, I watch you on Mega J's." Yeah, you're on his channel. I'm like, yeah. We'll go with it. Just I'm not gonna say anything else. Just go with it.
For
yes,
fuck's sake.
It's like when Dole got recognized as a Geek Dad Life person.
On that note, Ken, where's your channel? How can
Oh yes. You can find me right here on Mega J Retro.
Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy.
Why are you cursing me out? I'm pumping your channel. Okay.
I know.
All right. Have a look at Toy Connections. When I'm not on Mega J Retro, I got this part-time side hustle called Toy Connections on the side. It's kind of like when you're part of the band and you start releasing your own singles and all that. That's what Toy Connections is. You know what I mean? So, that's what it is, right? Which member of the band I am, I don't know whether I'm John, George, Paul, or Ringo, but whatever. You know what I mean?
Paul broke off and he did his own thing.
There we go. I'll be Paul when he did. When he broke off on its own. Yeah.
Guys, please visit Toy Connections. It's an amazing channel. He does a lot of retrospectives on toys, particularly Transformers, G.I. Joe, and of course WWE, WWF, WCW, AEW.
I'll circle back to MOTU once I've educated myself
one of these
enough.
Days.
Yes.
Good friend of the channel, Mad Hatter Reviews. How can people reach you, and what are you working on right now, my friend?
People can reach me at 323. No. Well, that is my area code, but you got to figure out the rest. Okay. Wolfpack Hatter is my name, but no longer. I'm retiring Wolfpack Hatter. Officially, it's now just the Mad Hatter. So you go to the Mad Hatter Review channel, you get there, you hit the subscribe button. Don't be one of those people that doesn't subscribe. Just everybody just subscribe, okay? What is it? It doesn't cost you anything. Don't make me get on a tear about subscribing. Just subscribe to the Mad Hatter channel. I'm trying to shake off this annoyance about this WCW ring. I'm not in promo mode. I'll be honest. I'm like just irritated. But
just go fire up WWE Network, fire up some old episodes of Nitro, and you can just stare at the stage there, and you'll either get more pissed off or you'll be happy.
How dare
I think you'll get more pissed off. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
More pissed off. Now I'm annoyed. Now I'm annoyed at Ken. I got to come after him. But yes, Mad Hatter Review channels. I have some reviews that I have to finish, although it's been busy. But I have the Gargoyles that I'm going to do a review of. I have Bronx and Broadway. I'm very excited to open those up. I have some really cool custom stuff that I'm going to do a video about, like Ninja Turtle custom stuff that people I think might like. I got this right here. I'm really excited. This line. I'm a little old to the game, but the Animal Warriors.
Oh yes,
line. I opened up one of them, and I think I don't want to oversell, but this might be like one of like in the top 10, top 20. Like these figures, they're so good, they're so clean, they're so tight. The detail's awesome. These guys should get like a license. Like they should get Thundercats or something. Like they're that fucking good. So I'm gonna do a review of his name is Kali, and then this is one of the guards. Very, very cool. If anybody
is that a Chunari guard or which one is
what
that
is this
one?
guy? What? Yeah, a Chunari Legionary.
Got it.
You know your Chunaris.
Yeah, I do.
But I'm gonna do a review of this guy and then just some other stuff. So and then in a few months, I think we're gonna do like a weekly thing like a weekly kind of like either podcast or something where it's like a regular schedule thing for like members and stuff like that. So get ready for that. It's going to be in the theme of the Foot Clan hideout from the 1990 movie. Like that's going to be the spirit where we just fuck shit up and smoke cigars and just drink underage and all that shit like that. So look out for that too. So that's it. That's my promo. That's my Mad Hatter fucking promo. WCW ring. Did not make it, but I keep saying ring. You know what I'm talking about. But gray skies are going to clear up, and we're going to move forward, okay? Because I have a feeling tomorrow I'm going to go toy hunting, and I'm finally going to find the Jada Pinkett Smith Street Fighter figures that I've been looking for a while. So that's the other review that I'm going to try to do. I just need to find them in Target. So I know I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. Everybody in the comments probably just left. People are good. There's probably nobody watching this, but that's it. Mad Hatter reviews. That's all.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
I
like how Jay just like went to the
are off.
bathroom
You know what? I
while
was looking for
doing that whole thing.
Where the hell did they go? Yeah, no, I was looking for the. God damn it! I had it too. Yeah, I'm going to review the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom as well.
Oh, nice.
Pick one up. Ken, you picked up a couple of them.
I bought them off eCollectibles. They haven't received them yet. Actually, eCollectibles is out your way there in Ontario. So
they are actually.
Yeah, I've got Kali and Pale coming, but I'm pretty sure I want more. I'm just out of freaking space and funds tied up everywhere. Like I don't know. It's just
that's definitely a thing.
I got pre-orders.
They're so good.
I got pre-orders up the ass right now, but
they're really good. They're really. I was shocked. Although the Kali that I got, it's supposed to come with an orange bag of hands, and I never got the hands, so I gotta, I guess, reach out to whoever. But they're really nice figures. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah, and the comic for this has been not bad as well. Like there is a legit storyline behind it that says the relationship.
Oh yeah, no,
Kali
I know.
and
my buddy read it. He said it's like they actually put effort into it. It's not they didn't just.
Yeah, I've heard Jason is actually a comic guy first, more so than a toy person. So he's
really?
created something that's going to catch fire. Like I think this has a shot at being like the next Mythic Legions.
Yeah,
they're
and really good.
You look at the characters from House Pharaoh, like you look at Tiberius, you look at his father. They could fit right in with the Thundercats.
That's what I'm saying. I said, yeah. Was it Tiberius? Which one was the one? Yeah, that's
Tiberius.
Right. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like they could have. Like I wish. Whatever. I'm not gonna dunk on Super 7, but you know they leave something to be desired. I wish a company like this.
Yeah, I got a few of them back there, right? So
yeah, no, I have them too, but it's really because it's they're the only place, right? You know,
I feel like they're not bad, but there's just a little bit like there's just an extra 10% they could have put in.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but it's the 10% that we value highly. Like this takes you to the next level, and I'm just like, these figures are not bad. They look good on a shelf, but they could be so much more.
On a shelf. But you're right. I think it's a thing of like not to get too long in, but it's like when you have like a painting and it's got some kind of scuffing on it. You're as a collector, every time you look at the painting, you look at the thing that's wrong with it. That's the thing that collectors are like, you know. So.
I'm not quite at that level. I'm like the painting is good, but there's no frame around it. I guess we're kind of talking about something similar. Like they just you just got to add that little extra. This painting doesn't have a frame.
Yeah,
that's it. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why when I say it looks good on a shelf, but there's something missing, and I know it's missing. So that's where I am with the Thundercats right now. Gosh, I'm excited for my Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, man. But I'm also a little nervous about whether I'm going to jump down another rabbit hole. Because as you can see, I keep buying vintage boxed.
I specifically just got the ones, like the ones I got, and I'm just going to do a wait and see. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't.
There's just so much with the independent toy line Kickstarters and all that. Like, I don't know if you followed the RoboSkull campaign.
Oh,
At
I've
all?
seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, like my buddy Ryan from the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors just interviewed Ben from the Roboskull project, and that thing's coming in soon. Like I got that on pre-order or on Kickstarter.
Oh,
It's coming
nice.
in later this year,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's a big kahuna. Like it's
That's going to be big. Yeah. I'd be curious to see that when you get it in.
I'll probably do some sort of a video, but I'll take a different approach like I normally do with my videos. I probably won't just do a straight review of it. I'll probably do, compare it to my like vintage figures and look
Sure.
at the entire Red Shadows army around it. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
look who's in the chat. We just talked about him too.
Who is it?
Who's in the chat?
Oh, Ramen Toy's in the chat.
Ramen Toy's here to start trouble.
Good to see you, Ramen Toy. Yeah,
We were just talking about your General Lee.
We were talking about the General Lee.
Yeah.
We're singing
and the agent Scully.
And the Agent Scully.
Yeah.
I good to see you, Ace. We're very excited about that. And you know what? Hatter's gonna buy another one because he just got $400 back.
There you go, Ace. That's money in your pocket. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. You know what? I actually am very excited about this. I'm gonna take a look at this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's Tiberius, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or no, that's not Tiberius. That's
No,
what's his name?
What's his name? Atreyu.
There we go.
That's
Sorry.
Atreyu. Yeah. They look good, man.
Man.
They look ridiculous. I mean, look at that sculpting right there. Holy shit! Like that's freaking crazy. And the sword, just insane. Like this is out of the world, out of this world.
Yeah.
Atreyu, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I think Atreyu is actually the main character in House Feral. I don't think
He doesn't have to kill any horses though. The horses can survive with this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh, I want an Atreyu now. That's the one I passed on. I'll probably just grab one. Damn it, Jay. Because I read the comic and he's actually pretty important in it.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna do a review.
No, I'm not getting it. Refuse.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. So
one of us had it. One of us.
One of us.
It's gonna be a lot of fun because these things they look solid. They look fucking solid. So yeah. All right, guys. You're gonna have fun. You are definitely gonna have fun at John Wick 4 Ramen Toy, 100%. We're all here and we're just logging off ourselves. So have fun, Ace. You're gonna have a good time. So, guys, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. A little bit of a disappointment, but I think at the end of the day, life moves on. And you know what? Cross your fingers because Hatter hasn't got the cancellation notice yet. So who knows? Maybe they will extend this.
I'll update you. I'll update you guys. I have not got anything.
We'll be out and about tomorrow, and Jay will send a StreamYard link, and the topic will be extension.
It will be,
dude. It could happen.
It will be 100%.
So maybe it's not over.
It might. You know what? We shall see.
Remember, they're not Hasbro. They may have. They might. Yeah, because Hasbro's only done it once, right? So anyway.
Guys, I want to thank the channel members and Patreon supporters who helped make this channel possible. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys are amazing. Guys, if you are interested in checking out or helping support the channel, please check out my Patreon page. It's Mega J Retro on Patreon. And of course, you can become a channel member to help support the channel here on Mega J Retro or MGR Collector. And guys, I don't want to really dwell on this too much, but please, moving forward, if you are interested, please consider subscribing to the channel because Bill C11 is a bit weird. We don't know, Ken and myself, we don't know what the hell's really going on. So if you really want to find out and get alerts as to when we're posting videos, please subscribe to Toy Connections and to Mad Hatter and of course to Mega J Retro because Bill C11 is going to fuck everything up. Like it's just such a weird time we live in here in Canada. Where things are going to get really, really strange very, 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 very soon. So
I forgot about Bill C11. You told me about it like months ago, but I forgot.
We really appreciate it, guys. If you would please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification because it's we're in a weird place right now. And of course, subscribe to Mad Hatter Reviews. Awesome channel. He's making things happen, man. He really is. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud, everybody. Geek proud. Damn, damn WWF. Mattel. We're going to get you, brother. We're going to get you. Geek proud, everybody.